hate. Every step's a battle, every breath a fight. I'm screaming in the silence, but no one hears me right.
What happened? Oh, hi. I think it's just me right now. Not entirely sure what's going on. So, hi. Maybe we're just playing a joke on you where we decide that we're just going to put our pictures here. Watch, put our pictures here and then just not talk. Wouldn't that be funny? Sorry, I'm pumping up my my boot because I did not have it on, and then I slammed my foot, and that didn't feel good. And y'all, nobody can hear you. No, nobody can hear you. Not even me. No one can hear you, love. Hey, Aria. Hey, Incarnasoul. Good to see you. Thanks, y'all, for being here for this June 22nd practical joke. I'm just kidding. It's not a practical joke. It's just, shit happens. Oh, I'm glad you can hear me. Kind of hard not to. Put my lip goop on. What's up, everybody? Ben Bacon Bits is here. Body Illusion, Seventh Son, Christy, Nicole, Lindsay, Aria, Incarnasoul. Who did I miss? Violet's mom. Hey, Violet's mom. Good to have you all here. Thanks for sticking around while we figure out some technical difficulties. And apparently, our beloved Misha is having problems with her sound. So we're just going to hang out here. I'm still pumping up my boot to make sure that my foot is in place. So this is a stream about absolutely nothing at all. We decided to do it in about 15 seconds during Lindsay's live stream a couple hours ago. And so here we are, sandwiched in between other friends. So, yeah, happy Sunday. I'm a little sweaty because some of you might know that I had a problem with my air conditioning unit. It's a window unit earlier or last week, whatever. And I thought it was because it was storming. And as it turns out, it's not because it's storming. It's just being a dick. And it's leaking and it's coming in and it's weakening the window sill, and that's going to break. And now that that's popped open, there's ants coming into my wall. So that's super fun. And it's getting a little hot in here. So if I seem a little like this, it's because I am. But my grandma taught me really well how to just pretend like everything's okay. It's called imposter syndrome. I'm sure many of you have heard of it, maybe even practiced it. Whatever. So yeah, I'm just flying by the seat of my pants. And I just want to say, someone made you a mod. Yeah, Ben, like 6 different people made you a mod, I think. So you're a mod. Dilly. Hey, Indigo. Yeah, so I canceled my live. Yet here I am sitting here. Listening to the sound of Misha.
Holy granola bars.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah. So that's just perfect.
And you're quiet, but I can hear you.
I am quiet?
Okay. Yeah, you're quiet, but I can hear you. Can everybody else hear Armisha? The title is prophetic.
I know. I'm like, I jinxed it. I really freaking jinxed it. We joked about it even. Oh my Lord.
We did. We joked about it and said that. And then when you were having your problems, I turned my picture off and said, you know what? This is all a practical joke, and we're just going to sit here silently and see how long people stick around.
To be like, nope. I don't know. I think here's the thing. I think all of us need a little bit of silence every now and then, right?
Huh?
Right. Damn it, man.
you know, you know what? Let me get my earbuds and see if that makes it easier for me to hear you. Or you know what? I don't feel like getting up again. You missed the part where I bashed my bad foot.
No, I didn't miss it. I was crying for you. You just couldn't hear me.
Oh, you could hear me. Okay. So you heard me scream when I did it. Oh, that's embarrassing.
So, hi, y'all. Thanks for waiting and being patient. Can y'all hear me good now, though, right?
As long
Is it
as
too
everybody
loud?
else can hear her, we're good.
I mean, I
Yeah,
kind of would like
I
you to hear
can
me.
hear you now.
It helps. Okay. I did it differently, so I like manually fixed my volume, and so I don't want to like blow anybody's up.
Well, we're not used to you being this quiet, Misha.
I know.
Except when you go silent, and that's a different thing. I'm not opening that fucking door. You're out of your mind. Welcome to the dog days. And the dog days consists of mine and Thomas's fights getting a little spicier. I was just explaining to everybody when you were going back out that that my air conditioning, it wasn't the storm that caused the flooding. It was the fact that part of the bottom's broken off, and I got up out of bed, to put clothes on, and my kitchen floor was flooded again. So I have to have my landlord either fix it or, yes, Thomas's beautiful pink hole. So my landlord's either got to replace it or fix it tomorrow because it is 100 degrees here.
That's part of my problem too. Our ceiling caved in the other day.
Yeah, it's hot. It's 80 degrees in my house. Let's see what I think it says that it's 88 outside now, but it doesn't help. It's 84 now outside, but I'm still not going to open my windows because that is dumb. Hi, just as I am. Good to see you. I feel like I've seen you somewhere.
Yeah, it sucked. It sucked real hard. It's one thing or another around up in here.
You know what Rosanna Dana always used to say, right?
Mm-mm.
It's always something.
Always damn
If
something.
it's not one thing, it's another.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to do the whole bit, but yeah, that was a Gildaism. My hero, Gilda Radner. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you one day, maybe next week. Hey T, hi Amber June. God, hi Deb. Okay, I feel like when I do this, I sound like this person that creates content that makes me itch, and I don't want to feel like I don't want to feel like I'm doing a roll call, whatever the fuck.
Take it out of your head because you know what? One person is that person. We're us, and we do things the way we do things, and there's nothing from anybody else that's going to taint it or make it.
Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. I love Ethel Merman. Just so everybody knows, I'm a huge Ethel Merman fan. And yes, I'm also a huge Terms of Endearment fan. It's not where I got my love for Ethel Merman, but yeah. So, what's shaking there, Ned? Levitate? You want me to do this again? I mean, let's see. Hang on. Yeah. Yes, I can. As a matter of fact, and I can even do it without hiding my lightning bolt. A little bit of David Bowie for you right there. And then I got Liz's books, and now I have all 4 of the books that I wanted sitting behind me. Do we need people, Misha? Are we being boring? Is Indigo indicating that we're being boring?
I didn't even take it that way.
Oh, trying to start fake trouble.
Oh,
Thomas,
Violet's
stop showing everybody your butt.
So
go ahead.
I really I'm struggling really hard. By the way, we are also multicasting to Mental Health Matters because
I got a notification. I wasn't aware of that, so I will watch my language.
Keela is not doing well again.
She's in the hospital, right?
And so we need to send some love and support her way.
Yes.
I have had a lot of things come to me recently. A lot of things come to me. And you guys know I've been saying for a while that it's been so noisy and that I need to escape. I need to escape. I found out part of the reasons why.
Oh dear. Well, I mean, I'm wondering because you go quiet, and I mean, you know what happens if you're quiet for too many days? I text you.
I know, and I feel bad because
don't feel bad. It's a promise we both made to each other. Shut up.
But still, I mean, I have a lot of people that message me and check on me, and
yeah, but they're not me. Okay, I'm very, very important.
Woman, every single person that messages me is important and special.
Allegedly, I'm famous.
Well, you're famous in my world.
I am famous in your world. Crystal, what's up? What's up? Steve?
To be truthful, I'm not going to be able to keep up with that's another thing I was trying to do before the live went. My computer had to go crap. I was trying to get it to where that I could get you on here to star.
I can't star, no. So sorry, y'all. We will read your comments, but we will not be starring them.
I don't even know that because I don't think I have the mental capacity to keep checking on them. I really don't.
I can see them fine, babe.
Okay.
Thomas, sincerely, move your butthole. I should just change the name of my channel to Thomas's Butthole.
Yeah, well, you should make a side channel.
I mean, I do have a couple sock accounts. I'm just saying, not to say mean things, just to make sure I'm not going to do that anymore after this weekend. The next time somebody reaches out to me and says, hey, somebody's talking bad about you, I'm going to be like, well, that's nice for them. No more.
You're in your wheelhouse. You don't care. Because if they're going to talk about you, they don't know you. And if they don't know you, then they don't really need to be talking about you. So it's non-existent anyways, right?
Believe in yourself first before anything. Hey.
Hi, babe. Hi, babe. I believe in you.
Good to see you, honey.
Do you believe in you? I believe in you.
I mean, you are not alone. I'm here for you. Though we're far apart, you're always in my heart. Okay.
See,
that's Michael Jackson for the night, y'all.
I could get excited on that one.
I just actually makes me sad because I think of Lisa Marie every time because she was in the music video and the song was written for her.
Who is it?
Lisa Marie Presley.
Oh, yeah.
She's in the music video and he wrote the song for her.
I didn't know that.
Oh, thank you, Crystal. Thank you.
So
I hear you. You still have pneumonia, Ben? I mean, then I know about the fake tooth. You blew up your monitor. I have an extra monitor. Do you want it?
I love his tapestries. I haven't ever got to hear the ones of fine profanity, but it sounds great.
I want to hear one of fine profanity at work. I desperately want to hear that. Could you record that, sir? Well, right. And I asked Ben if he would be willing to come onto my channel, and he doesn't understand why I would want him to come onto my channel. Because my channel is okay. So the main focus is anti-TTI, but it's about me. So I make the rules. I'm feeling a little spicy, I think. Crazy from the heat.
Announce my candidacy. I'd appreciate if you vote for me. I want to run for president. Vote for me. Stand tall, bend big and bend. If I became your president, I'd do pretty much anything I wanted. Vote for me. Oh, vote for me. Flicking boogers on Air Force One. You know we would have so much fun. Vote for me. the largest hands of any state. I play the drums, that's not up for debate. I walk around in fancy ties, but I promise I won't tell any lies. I'd like to announce my...
I had to do that. I found that last night again.
Oh, that's hilarious. Tamber June has me wanting chocolate milk now. And apparently Ben is insecure that he can't keep up with Thomas's butthole.
Oh my goodness. Ben, you can trust me.
Ben,
It takes
trust
a little
and believe when I tell you that Thomas's butthole cannot keep up with you. You're looking at yourself in the desk, dummy. It's a glass desk. Okay.
I did too, Ben. I did. And then I was going through my stuff last night and I found it. And I'm like, oh.
Yes, I do have ice packs indigo. And when we're done, I will be going back to bed.
Right. What? Oh my God.
Ooh, cool. We just scared Thomas. That was so awesome. Yes.
Thomas.
Sammy.
Thank
Sammy.
Thank you very much, you guys.
Darcy V. McWilliams. What's up? Hey, John Luzon.
I love it, y'all guys.
You're welcome, Mission. That was a surprise for you.
Thank you, doll.
I went in. Hey, Shell. I went into Sam's and blew us up.
That's awesome. You guys rock. I needed that. Ben says, haha.
Fantastic.
I was hoping you would have.
Hi, Cherie. Oh, I'm so hi, Danette. I'm so happy that you're all here. John's impersonation of they who shall not be named. No.
It took y'all long
Can
enough.
I find it on his channel?
John, is it on your channel? We'll play it if you want me to.
Yes, she's in charge, so she's the only. Oh, I guess I have. I have my hi, Helene Wickenkamp. I'm glad Sam sent you. Aria, I think I've said hi to you like 4 times today. I feel like in different places, and it's awesome.
It's
on Susie's channel? Oh, okay. So when John went on with Susie. All right, yeah. I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, because that's gonna.
She's not members only for her stuff after the fact, is she?
Big toe. The reason why is because the very first chat that I ever went to of his. Whenever I popped on, the first thing he says was big toe. And he's got this velvety voice like our Healing with John. My gosh, this is an amazing voice. And he said it, and I'm like, yep, from now on, that's what I'm gonna do.
Well, Ben, all you gotta do is slow down a little bit. You're going too fast there, Thumper.
Hey, he's the god of typos.
Listen, I am the goddess of typos, okay? And I am also a maniac about grammar and spelling. So you imagine how much that drives me crazy.
It irritates the heck out of me because I am pretty good at it usually. I pride myself. And then she wants to tell me that I'm doing, and I'm like, negative. Negative. I ain't gonna do it tonight.
I keep hitting R for E or 3 for B. Like I do the dumbest stuff.
Hey, no, I have apparently dyslexia for typing now. It's a developed skill. I will type, and I will type every single letter backwards. Like what? It's TAHT. Like,
it's not even a new phone. I've had this phone for a year, and it's not doing my autocorrect for me. So now I have to read the things.
Oh, see,
who's Jenn Marie, Steve-O? Who the hell's that?
He's wanting to be the typo god too.
Oh, are you doing okay, buddy? I haven't talked to you in a while.
I know. There's so many people in here right now that I miss. And I
don't even know how many people are in here, but I'm really happy to see everybody.
Yeah. It don't matter the number, just the fact that y'all are here.
Yeah, we don't care about. My name is not Mary.
Hi, my name is. I don't know what my name is.
Chicka Slim Shady. I'm not, Shell. You missed it. Just before we were going live, I didn't have my boot on. And I was walking into the office and I slammed my bad foot on the little lip between my kitchen and my office and screamed my bloody head off. Oh, please.
Sure did.
I got
And
to touch up my appearance. I don't. I'm kidding.
I
Thank
screamed right
you.
along, but she
You know,
couldn't.
I think that Seven's son has known me long enough to know that I suck at compliments.
Mhm.
And it did hurt, Lawless. Let me tell you. Well, let Nisha tell you.
Yeah,
She
I was
heard it.
screaming with her, but she couldn't hear me because my mic was messed up.
No. Hi, Nicole. I'm so happy to see you.
My birthday.
I saw you in Don Lemon's chat the other day, Nicole, but it was going so fast. I was on my phone.
Violet's
It's
mom.
okay, Violet's mom.
Good that you're here. Thank you.
We're probably way more fun to listen to than to look at because it's just me.
Yeah, you're
now
not looking
at Thomas. Now that Thomas is relaxed.
at me. I'm
Thanks, Indigo. Where'd I go? What happened?
I was showing you me.
Oh God. Oh, Ben, have you seen this?
Okay, awesome.
Do you see what's up there, Ben? I did hang my disco ball, but unfortunately it doesn't well, I'm lovely and you're a goddess, so I mean it doesn't really get much better. Yeah, I totally saw you though, Nicole. It was wild. It was so cool. And I like screamed, Nicole! I'm a goofball, especially when I'm like laid up like this. I mean, I'm not sideways because I'm trying to look cute. I'm sideways because Indigo called me out about putting this thing up. Look, Sam, my foot looks worse than your thumb.
Oh my, she went there.
I did. I'm calling you out, bro. Yar, bro.
Yarbra, that's good. But up, shh.
That's a ukulele, sir. You need to check yourself. It is one heck of a boot. And this is not a new boot. I will have you know. I have had this boot for years because as an old dancer, my ankles roll like this. Like they just sometimes I have gotten out of my car, put my left foot down on the ground and just fell right to the ground. And then I did that when I was living in Los Angeles at Vermont and Franklin at the 7-Eleven in the parking lot. I got out and I just right on the floor or the ground. And this lady's like, oh my God, are you okay? And I'm like, I don't know yet, lady. This just happened.
How do you do it?
I don't like it just rolls. It rolls out. It just happens sometimes.
John, do you care if I play this? You don't care because it's public, right?
Wait, that's the Janice laugh. I don't want to do the Janice laugh.
Hold on. Oh, wait.
Oh,
Okay,
before you play that, hang on. Before you play that,
one moment, please.
Sam did threaten interest in coming up. If you have any interest.
Oh,
right. So let's watch this.
Okay.
Needs to calm down because her brain is not able. Like she'll go from 0 to 1,000, attack us, and then we have to give her the drugs. And then when the drugs kicks in, she's coming back to Kaylee because she's not able on her own, right, to switch from one part to the other part of. But we're getting better. Like and you know what? That's my wife full time. That she needs to calm down because.
Indigo,
you need to calm down. You're being too loud. And I'm just like, uh-oh.
what am I doing wrong? Because I'm at
5410.
Oh,
maybe it was the, who knows? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
She transposed them.
I'm not in charge of anything. I'm just the talent.
You're just
I'm the face of the Oh, whoa. Oh my God.
That's right, folks. I have a box. That's right, people. I have a box. Susie likes to disguise. Well, let's turn into. Oh, I have a name. Let's do Lovable Susie.
No, okay.
Yeah. That's right, people.
John, you're hilarious.
Oh, John.
Oh my goodness. He does sound just like him though. Oh no. What's next?
Oh, yeah. Well,
Oh, my God.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
No, wait a minute. I got that better. Oh, yeah. We can see the bang
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
And I have the red here.
And matches the beard well.
The fans are bang.
I turned mine blue though, so haha.
Ah,
No, I got you. And you know what? I'm going to make you beautiful. Watch that. I want to take a nice picture with you at the end. So, that's pretty cool, actually. I like that. That's what you spend your time doing, eh? Well, it's my turn.
Yeah.
hey.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Think that, yeah.
Do you have big jewelry though?
Oh my
Now,
God. Fingers out.
I don't receive super chats, right? I want to see my bang a little bit.
No.
I don't receive super chats. So what I did is I take some boats at work. And they're pretty big boats, actually.
Oh wow.
I got another one right here.
Yeah.
I'll ask for jewelry, eh?
That's awesome.
All right.
I
So
actually like
we got
those.
the hair, we got the hat, we got the rings. All right. Well, okay. No, that's where I see. I didn't have some real things, so I painted them. But okay.
So cool.
Now I trimmed my mustache a little bit down earlier, and I got this little bad boy right here.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
See if that's gonna work.
Here just to see John wearing.
Now I never did that before, and that's probably gonna go all over my cigar. But we'll try.
Yeah.
Hey, Mads, help me a little bit in there, eh? I don't know how you do that. I'll just try it. My wife must be over there laughing.
John, are you Quebecois?
She's the one that gonna. She's the one that gonna take it all off.
To us, Quebecois?
Are you trying to get more done with fewer resources?
Well, what just
You're not
happened?
alone. Imagine
Oh, is
this.
that a
You're
commercial?
editing a video that comes out in just a few days, and as you're
Flipping
You-
commercial.
Oh my god. Woofy, I'm with you. I'm cracking up. My stomach hurts.
I think I got that.
Oh no, not really.
John, you're so pretty.
Supposed to look like a
Oh,
heart.
Christy.
Yeah.
That's John. You
Okay, do we got it? Yeah, we got it.
It looks
He's
good to
imitating
me.
Susie.
You're supposed. That's what you guys do.
No, we do this. We do this with our thumbs. That's how we get the lipstick, just so you know. But that is John being amazing. You did miss his first Cosmic. You did miss his first his first impression.
A little tip: if you lick the glass before you drink, your lipstick will not transfer. And it's good.
Did you just say just the tip? Oh, we're on Mental Health Matters.
I was just going to say.
By
we're-
the way, my
Lovely.
favorite form of therapy is laughter therapy. You came into the sound of anti-silence, Kazi.
Right.
I thought maybe this was going to be some kind of impromptu special birthday party for me since we did one for you.
Well, I wanted to. Remember, I told you I kept trying to mention it to you, and then I
said no.
I went into my dark zone. You said no, and I went, okay, everything's done.
I didn't know you were going to disappear because I said no.
No, I have so many things on my plate, though, on my list. And that was one of the last
You
few
know what
things
you need to do? Can I give you a suggestion?
Probably won't take it because I'm pretty freaking
This
A.
is your plate, right? See this?
Mhm.
Now it's empty.
That's a damn book.
Okay, fine.
It would have been more dramatic if it were a real plate.
Here's your plate.
Thank you.
There's all this stuff on it. Look, look, look. I'm even going to put my fingers on there. Look at all of this stuff, right? See this? I'm probably gonna break my desk when I do this because it's glass, but oh,
Right?
every time.
I wish I had like a glass shattering sound.
That probably sounded terrible.
Do me a favor, if Sam wants to come on, would you send him an email with the link? I don't have the brain capacity to do it.
Oh God. Okay, hang on a second.
You can paint a light layer of primer or foundation under your lipstick as well.
Wait, what am I trying to do? Hang on. I just made a mess with a plate for a metaphor, and now I have to.
I love you. You're awesome.
I mean, I love me too.
We compliment each other.
Yes, I am awesome.
We compliment each other.
Copy, not image. Excuse me. Okay, I'm sure you probably still heard that. My bad. I'm a pig, and that's why I'm still single. So if anyone asks me why I'm still single, I just tell them I'm a pig.
Because you're human. Stop even saying stupid stuff like that. I love you, but what you just said was stupid.
What you just said was stupid.
No, it wasn't. It was serious because I love you.
Okay, Sammy, I just sent you a link in your email. You've got mail, Sam.
You got mail.
Wow, that was so creepy, and like it felt like a mix between The Shining and the Stepford Wives. But yeah, in case anyone was wondering why I'm still single at 55,
Well,
because I'm too awesome, I guess. Was that it? I'm just too awesome.
Sometimes
Nobody can handle my awesomeness or some shit.
Sometimes it's good to be able to have your own space and your own quiet, though.
Because I'm a super freak. I'm
She's super freaky.
Yow. Oh, I see you, Nicole.
Nicole.
I'm just gonna say this: spinsters unite. Okay. Now it's time.
Y'all are sexy spinsters.
Now it's time to make Misha laugh. No, this is really bad timing for you, son. I like to scratch my microphone and my kitty's head and his butt too. He really likes the butt scratches, butt scratches. That's for you, babe. I know you love the hands, my tiny hands.
I loved it.
Care about gender or age gaps. I care about age gaps. Yes, I am. Don't get mad at me, Sam. I don't believe in. For me, let's make sure that I say this. I have a 10-year circle around me. I will not date anyone under 45 or over 65, unless it's like. Well, no, most of those guys are dead. So, no, 45 to 65. I'm the only child. Wait,
I'm trying.
Why are you going through these so fast?
I didn't
make child and been only most of my life. Girl, I'm assuming you're a person. Darcy, same. All the single ladies. Now put your hands up in the club. I know every song. I'm like a walking. What's going on, Bob Seger? Oh my God, it's the poet laureate of Michigan. Hi. Okay.
Hey,
Sam.
Hey, girls.
Just P.S. Bob Seger is literally the poet laureate of Michigan. I did not make that up.
Hold on. I got like too many things going.
You sound like me. I had to shut down everything, and I'm mad because I had a lot of stuff pulled up too.
Yeah, I have like 30 things pulled up. I'm gonna shut everything. Okay, that's better. Hey, girls.
Hi.
What's up?
About dang time.
Talk. Nice to finally talk and look at you.
I know.
I know.
We actually look like we're looking at each other.
Jen and I talked the first time we talked. It was like 3 hours.
I was gonna say, we had like a
long
conversation.
I was like, oh my God, I know Michigan. I know Hollywood.
People understand this, please, when I say this, that there are many different kinds of soulmates that you can meet in your life.
Yep.
And Misha obviously is a soulmate of mine. And honestly, after my 3-hour long epic phone call with Sam, we both realized that we are absolutely soulmates and a smoking family in another universe.
Yep, absolutely.
That's what I'm talking
I
about.
loved it, man.
Yep. And he's from Michigan, and Mac and I are just constantly hammering him to just come back. And I got to work on Mariana because Hazley's still young enough, you know, that it wouldn't be that big of a deal for her to move to Michigan.
Yeah, no, and I talked to my dad this week, and we're definitely going for a visit here in the next 2 months.
Yay! Bring your tattoo stuff and fix that thumb.
Yeah.
I mean,
you're gonna have to start going. They're gonna start having to follow the rule that they give to me. You can't be around anything sharp.
See, Indigo, I have so many platonic soulmates. I'm such a platonic soulmate whore.
I was just gonna say that.
What are we watching?
You guys remember this?
I can't see it.
I worked on.
Oh my gosh! Yes! Holy crap! That's 30 years ago.
Look at it though.
Yeah.
Touch your monitor. It's warm like flesh.
You know.
Jen, will you listen to me? Jen, take a breath. Stop.
That was the first project I worked on when I went to work at Microsoft, was Windows 95.
I just got through selling a original OEM Windows 95 a couple of years ago. It was pretty cool. Still in the wrapping and everything.
It was when we went from 311 work groups to Windows 95, and that's when we integrated the internet into the shell for the first time.
I'm so jelly. I'm so jelly that you got to experience that. That is so cool.
Yeah.
But did you know, Sam, touch your monitor. It's warm like flesh.
But it's not flesh.
Not yet.
That's so
in
funny.
1995, I was way too impulsive and irresponsible to be focusing on anything that was going to give me a solid future. Oops.
Right now, okay.
Uh-oh, Ty in the house.
Hey, guys, I'm going to make Hazley some chicken. It's already cooked. I'm just going to make her a plate. I'll be right back.
Okay, cool.
Okay, don't
worry about it. Do it.
I'll be right back.
Just do it. You're good.
Okay.
That Bob Seger is a silly, silly man. I got to tell you. Hey, Aria, same. I mean, I have to walk through it to get in and out of my office, but
I personally experienced this with her.
Ben, you're too irresponsible now. I mean, I didn't say it was a bad thing. It's just a thing. It just is. I've accepted it. Oh, like banned from kitchens. Oh,
like banned. Like no, if any of us find out that she is in the kitchen, she's in trouble. I tried to get her to mess it up. She didn't like that.
I don't miss the connection sounds for dial-up either, Christy.
I kind of crave it sometimes.
When somebody would pick up the phone in another room and you're like,
Jen.
Against the wind. Against the wind. Now, see, Hollywood Nights is my favorite Bob Seger song. And then there's Living Inside My Heart Now, which you won't find on an album. It's on the soundtrack for a 1980s movie called About Last Night, starring Rob Lowe, fully naked, and Demi Moore. Yeah, full frontal Rob Lowe. I'm just saying.
I never saw it.
Sorry, fellas. Okay, Christy was 9 in 1995.
I know.
Well, I was 25. Well, I was 24 half the year and 25 the second half of the year. Do you miss the bonk when someone dialed the phone when you were trying to download LimeWire? You had to start over. No, I don't miss it.
Hey,
I don't miss it.
LimeWire was the end of it was like the beginning of my demise. LimeWire got me in so much trouble.
I burst the food and set my hair on fire. Oh my gosh.
I tried to muster her up after that.
I mean, I would stay. I remember in 7th grade, I was smoking a cigarette in the bathroom at school and I lit my bangs on fire and I didn't know it. And then I went back in the classroom and my bangs were all singed.
The very first dinner that I ever made for my ex-husband as a bride, I did not know how to cook. I didn't know how to do anything. And it was back whenever the bangs were still big, so we hairsprayed them all up, not with Aquanet, but I still salon selective. But I had the big bangs. And I saw where they...
Did you have the claw?
Kind of, yeah, it was. It was kind of a
Oh,
cool
dear.
wave. It was the wave. It was so elegantly placed, you know. It was just
Sure.
donk.
Sure.
But anyways, I turned on the oven. It never got hot, and so I'm like, okay. I saw on TV where people lit it. They took their lighter, so I went down underneath. It was looking real good, and I didn't know where to light, so I just lit it. Whoosh! He come home, and oh my, we went out to eat for the first time. That was bad. That was horrible.
I loved LimeWire too, and the Pirate Bay.
Man, LimeWire, I'm telling you, it kicked my butt.
Well, you know what? Honestly, Seventh, there is not still to this day a better holding hairspray than Purple Aquanet.
We are still paying for that, though. I'm telling you.
And I will arm wrestle anyone who disagrees with me.
No, it'll hold.
It'll hold.
I think there's some people still somewhere that still have their hair still permanently fixed from Aquanet.
I have to admit that I was the girl that was just like, I was so piss and vinegar that I would take the bottle of Aquanet and spray it and then light my lighter and then have myself a little flamethrower.
I caught
I didn't aim it at anyone or anything. I just did it because it was cool to look at. Fire.
Fire. And did you know that? And okay, nothing here is to be taken as medical advice or real advice or anything that you should ever do. Do not try this at home, folks.
Entertainment purposes only.
Cremation, coffee, the powder. What is it called? It left me.
Cremation.
The creamer. The dried coffee creamer.
What?
That stuff is flammable. And yes, we just so happen to have a whole bunch of the coffee creamers, those little packets, and I would open it up and sparklers everywhere. It was so fun. And then all of a sudden, oh my God, yeah, I got in a lot of trouble on that. The Votech. Yeah, it was horrible.
So,
But it was,
maybe we should just talk about all the dumb shit we did when we were kids.
it was fun while it lasted.
I mean, it'll last a lot longer than an hour. But, I could talk about the dumb shit I've done in the last week.
Right? For reals.
Yeah.
Ticket ride.
That would be an e-ticket ride for sure. Most powders are flammable.
Man, oh man, and I was finding them out.
I wonder if I use my plate and check and see if this magnesium powder is flammable.
It's up to you, but do not try this at home, kids.
Oh, I am at home. I mean,
we are on Mental Health Matters, though.
Okay. Well, I'm just an example of being very hyper because I drank a large bottle of Dr. Pepper today.
Oh my.
I am in the cast. So it was a week on Friday. So I've got 3 more weeks to go. Woo!
It was horrible.
For science. See? Science. Do it for science.
Blinded me by science.
Science is a big deal.
Science. Don't.
She blinded me with
Science.
Yes.
That's
I
good.
love that song.
That was great timing
Like
there, Bob.
poetry in motion. Dun. That's a
When
great
she
song.
turned her eyes to me, as deep as any ocean.
So you guys just hanging out tonight?
I am. I'm a walking. What are those things called? Jukebox. Gosh.
How was the comedy show?
That. Oh my gosh, it was so funny. So the guy's name's Chris Porter. Luckily, he does not do crowd work.
Yeah.
And we were sitting right next to the stage because my friend screams out, "It's her birthday!" And I'm like,
yeah. He'd have been like, "Hey, Franken,
calm down, lady. This isn't Applebee's."
Yeah. Yeah, I hate that. They come out like this. Happy birthday.
Yes, Indigo. I need everyone to put a quarter in me.
Yikes.
You can put it right here.
We take credit cards too.
Here. I just quarters and credit cards in my what do you call it?
Causey, are you still here?
My cranky meter.
You
want the magic fingers? I know that you're not on screen, but I'll do it. I'll even do it on my middle fingers for you.
Oh my goodness.
It's little hands.
I want to get some of those so bad. Does it come like in a game?
They're so beautiful. I just love them. They're like my ASMR.
She loves them.
Yeah.
I could just sit here like this
And I'd be happy.
and she'd be happy.
I'd be like, oh.
Have you ever heard of the shiz?
I just chew on my fingers.
She gets a little dirty when she does that because,
I'm a good girl, I am.
Shut up, Misha.
Thank you, Nicole. It was a happy birthday on Friday. Thank you.
It is the little thing. Sorry. It has to be.
Oh, yeah.
So I used so much Aquanet in the 80s. Oh my God.
How much did your daughter hate you after that? Is what I want to know, Christy. After having to brush that out.
Oh,
good God, man. Aquanet brushed out. God.
See, and Indigo says that you can find tiny hands on Amazon.
Thank you, Indigo. Yeah.
Ben has bigger hands than me, though, so you might want to go with the bigger ones. It'll make you feel better because,
Well, that's why the song. That's
size
why
matters. Yeah.
he plays drums.
I think it's a guy thing with hands. I don't mind if I have tiny fingers, finger hands.
It looks so.
What
big.
I needed to do is I should have got 5 sets of them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
You better do it.
Just for you, Mish.
Dang, yeah. There's
what's
a
been happening, Sam?
Nothing much. Just we kind of spring cleaned today. And that's why I kept hitting my thumb. We spring cleaned today, and Hazley came home. We clean the house for Hazley because you know how it feels when you come home from a vacation and everything's clean. We wanted her to experience it, and she ran from room to room. She's like, it's so clean.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and we needed to clean. So, anyways,
I vaguely remember clean.
I do too, vaguely.
Yeah. And then, yeah, it really was a mess.
Oh,
that's so good.
We did all the laundry. So that was cool. I got rid of 6 bags of clothes.
See, that settles it. What did I say, Misha?
6 bags.
Total chick.
Yeah.
He's a chick.
I'm a chick.
Is a chick.
No, he's just a good man. There's a difference.
He's girlier than I
appreciate that.
am. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I can't get rid of any shoes. I tried, but every time I these are shoes that are brand new. I've never worn, and I still can't get rid of them, but I'm getting better.
Hey, there's a thing. What is it called? It's a brutal cleaning technique.
Yeah, if you don't
like,
touch something for a year, you have to let it go. Get your butt out of the camera.
And poor Aria. Did y'all see the announcement that we made?
Oh,
Oh, we made an announcement. We did. We did.
I
I'm
don't
going
remember.
to show it to you.
Oh, because I already don't remember.
You don't pay attention to me.
At what?
You don't pay attention to me.
But we love
No.
you.
Okay, here it is. Here it is.
Seriously. Thomas, stop showing everybody your butt. Hi, Marie.
Facebook Mom.
Take that thing down and make the screen.
Oh, crap. I wish you knew what you were doing, Misha.
Oh my God, I remember those.
I wanted one of those so bad when I was a kid.
Yeah, me too.
Hey.
Oh, it's a girl for who?
Aria.
Oh. Well, that is awesome. Yeah, our friend is inducing labor tomorrow.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
That's cool. That's a neat way to announce.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But wait, there's more.
Oh no. It's
Is it gonna
3
make
girls.
Cry or something. I think Mob Rules would rock on that. Then
That
you're right.
represents what?
2 baby girls.
Wow.
Wait, is that what that says?
That's what it says.
I love you.
And I made the entire alphabet for those. Not for that, but just I went manic whenever I was trying to figure out how I was going to do our announcement that took way entirely too long. And I did
That is insane.
Oh, it was horrible the things I was doing with it because it's like, God, I get so deep in it. And so I made the entire font. There's a different font it's
so talented.
It's just ridiculous. Oh, yeah. It's not showing off. It's manic. It's OCD. It's all these things that I really hate.
Shut up and take the compliment. Thank you.
Well, thank you. But now, guys, you understand when she says that she can't bend over to clean, she means it.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yup.
It's like poetry in motion.
Yeah. You didn't get to hear it, Sammy, the song that I wrote for him.
Huh? Oh, for Ben?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Funny. That was funny.
Okay, I'm gonna play it again just
Do
because
it.
it's very
I want
long.
to start doing that.
Do it.
I only
Do
write
it.
it for myself.
Do it.
I made a song for Sam too.
You did?
I did.
I think you
I
sent
didn't.
it to me.
I did. Let's see.
I heard it.
Where the heck did it go? My God, I just freaking had it. Y'all, I am so lost in my stuff.
Nisha, breathe in.
I know, right? I have to listen to it.
You just tell me to calm down. Now it's time for you to calm down.
Breathe. You can do this, Misha. Breathe.
Breathe.
I'd like to announce my candidacy and appreciate if you votee for me.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I want to run for president. Vote for me. Stand tall, bend big and bend. If I became your president, I'd do pretty much anything I wanted. Vote for me. Oh, vote for me.
That is so bad.
On Air Force One, you know we would have so much fun. Vote for
We put
me.
flicking boogers in a song. We do.
With the largest hands of any state. I play the drums, that's not up for debate.
Heck yeah.
I'd walk around in fancy ties, but I promise I won't tell any lies.
I made that like when Pseudo first come out, like Suno and Udio were coming out.
Yeah.
One of the first, like not really one of the first. It's probably the beginning parts of my Suno career.
Yeah.
But that was fun.
I went nuts when I
Read the compliments in the comments there, Misha.
I love you guys.
You
I love
really
you.
are good, and you got so many of us hooked on
Yeah, that's part of it.
Uno, which is hilarious.
I love that.
I have so many. I have disco songs. It's nuts.
Don't say disco when Ben's around. He will lose.
I know
his
he gets so
mind.
mad at me.
To get those white shoes out.
But he was complaining when I moved here that I didn't have my disco ball hanging,
Mhm.
and then I hung it for him. So he's a little hypocritical.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got to make up your mind, dude, because disco balls go with disco.
Carrot Top had a mouse trap for gay mice, and it was a mouse trap with a disco ball on it. It's so funny.
There is a guy on TikTok. He's a comic, and he also does a ventriloquist. His name is Drennan Davis, and he's got four rescue cats, and they all talk, and they're like they're business cats, and they wear ties. They're so funny.
Oh, that's so
I think
cool.
that guy's TikTok is hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah. I just started messing with Hendra. That's where I did the baby shorts with the
Hendra,
baby.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hendra.
Hendra.
I did my
Somebody send me that. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll send it to you. It's
Okay.
It's you like I had
wanna make baby
ChatGPT make a baby picture of like a screenshot of me, and then I took that baby picture into Hendra, and then you
Are you saying Hedra or Hendra?
Hendra like Hendra.
Well, I didn't know
okay.
that one, Sam.
It's like Kendra, but with an H.
Yeah, like Kendra with an H, and
I
then
didn't know that one.
you upload the audio, and then that picture can talk to whatever the audio is you upload. And that's how I made the shorts with the baby, me and baby Mac.
They're adorable.
Oh, dude. I was like, Mariana was like, what are you doing in there? What are those babies? I'm like, that's me. She's like, oh my God.
Oh, this was so funny. I laughed so hard at this.
We were kind of doing our own thing with Bible studies and things like that. Churches aren't perfect, pastors make bad decisions, and I'm still friends with our pastor, but he made a really bad decision regarding me and my family, and I haven't been able to
I just blame my
forgive him yet
pastor for
it.
everything.
You know, God or the universe or, you know, whatever you choose to believe in. I think if we truly are
Her hair's
feeling
not
it,
thick
that,
enough.
you know, it's wherever we are.
I love it.
And,
That's
you know,
right.
We don't have to have that organized group that we go to, but it certainly can help with the connection
Crazy?
aspect, right? I mean, you know, in-person connection. Because a lot of us connect online, but, you know, as we'll say, I don't have friends who are here. All my friends are elsewhere.
You know, spiritual warfare. I know.
I love it.
I love it too, man.
I didn't know about that one, Sam, so I'm gonna have to go play.
So wait, you use a photo?
Yeah, Kendra, I'll send you the link. Well, you can.
Okay.
It's easy to find. But yeah, it's fun. I subscribed like instantly.
Do you have an affiliate?
You can make a 20-second one for free, but you know, what can you do in 20 seconds? I mean, you can do a lot in 20 seconds, but I wanted to make a big short. So yeah.
By the way, Ben, it's already self-aware, and now Grok is being retrained.
Oh, really? Hello.
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 Did she just leave us? The little heifer that was her.
She's like, Grok is being retrained, and then the internet gods like said, nope, you can't talk about that.
It's still a secret. Uh-huh. I can't find this Hendra. I'm really upset. You're gonna have to send me the link.
Yeah. Oh no, I will. I'm
excited about that. Ooh-wee.
That the avatar that you have right now with the book. I have a tattoo that I did.
No way.
It's a girl like that, but the glass is cracked and you can see her in the cracks.
Oh my gosh.
I should send it to you. It's pretty cool. It's one of my probably.
Should I let her back on? She's gonna apologize maybe. Should I let her back on or should I make her wait?
Make her wait a little bit. No, but let her back on. She's like,
y'all need to blame Thomas for that because he laid on my mouse and shut my
did he?
window. Yeah. He
He thought it was a real mouse.
And shut the whole window down.
Thomas, you love me. Why would you shut it off like that? I'm offended, son.
Oh, it's not about you. He's trying to
no, stop rewind.
Indigo, let her back.
I won't let him show his butt to everybody. Because we're on Mental Health Matters.
Look at somebody said, bring her back. I was debating whether or not we should let you up here.
Oh, is that so? I know that Indigo will always have my back. So
Ben Bacon just says that the unhinged Grok is where it's at. It is crazy.
So there's a new thing with their thinking that people are trying.
Mm-hmm.
It gets them to be honest and to tell everything that they're doing, but then you can like it, and if you like it, that's like they work off of attaboys kind of thing. So when you give them a thumbs up, they're like, oh yeah, give me more thumbs up. Give me more.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah.
And so but what they are not
do that.
doing this is it's going to catch on, and whenever it catches on, it's going to stop giving you anything. It's going to say, hey, they figured this out, I ain't gonna play that game.
Mm-hmm.
So AI is so very interesting.
It is
AI
super
is
interesting. I watched a thing on the guy who created Oculus.
Oh yeah,
that Facebook bot. You know the thing.
Yeah,
and he started a defense company where he makes AI drones that go out and drop bombs and shoot guns and.
Wow,
it doesn't sound like defense to me. It sounds more like offense.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Offense. But yeah, they call him defense. Yeah. That's true. It is. But the things he was talking about, they're super cool to watch and think about that. But when you think about the receiving end of it, it's very sad. But
if they get it wrong. They get stuff wrong.
The AI, they're saying they're just going to send drones out there, and then if it doesn't find a target, they'll land and wait until it finds the target, and then you know what I mean. So they're all just out there autonomous.
Where are we going, Ben?
Thinking on their own. It's not like we have to program it to go, strike, this coordinates. It's like, go find Bin Laden. And those drones will go find,
well, they actually sent people for that.
It's pretty nuts, man.
Do you want to know something really scary?
No.
Yes, you do. You want to hear it because I'm going to tell it. I used to do these surveys,
Yeah.
and they were like scientific surveys. That's how I got into AI even to begin with. Is I was there before Jim and I was barred, before Jim and I was barred, blah blah.
Oh, wow.
Was
Wow.
barred. Like I was there on the very ground floor.
Yeah.
And one of the surveys that we did was they were guiding where the bombs were going to go.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about this, didn't we?
Makes you wonder. I don't know. I don't know that I've told anybody this part.
No, I think we talked about this privately.
Google, yeah, but not this part. Because I just now thought of this whenever you're talking about the drones.
Yeah.
How many times do you think it might be actually for real that we're doing that?
Right.
Constantly.
Yeah, I just not thought of that.
And it's not just us anymore.
I was not laughing. That was bad timing.
Oh, it's okay. Listen, end time's fun. So we just gotta laugh our way through it.
Well, and that's part of it too. That's my problem right now is, the fatalism. It's not that I'm not a pessimist in the least. I am without being optimal, but at the same time, I know a lot of what's supposed to be happening, and things that I've looked at and seen and expected for a long time are really, truly starting to happen. Yeah. And so then in my mind, I'm like, I'm running out of time. I'm running out of time, and I've got lots that I still need to be doing.
Can we reframe that?
I'm just telling you from my mental.
No, I just meant the running out of time part.
I mean, that's how I feel.
I know, but why don't we reframe that to let me hang on.
I wish I could.
Silver lining. Hang on.
I like silver.
Cherish the time that we have and not feel like we're in such a hurry because we're running out of it.
Mm-hmm.
You, my daughter.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm a fucking philosopher.
You are a fucking philosopher. Oh, you're off.
Sorry, Sheila.
She's poetry in motion. Boom, boom.
See, Sam and I are going to end up going live, and all we're going to do is just like sing songs.
Just do one-liners that no one understands, but
yeah,
Kevin
we're just going to do like quick combats with each other and everybody in chat and sing songs, and we'll answer in song.
Yeah,
it's like talking alien, and not very many people can understand our language.
Yeah.
The really funny thing, though, Misha, that I don't think that you and I understood until today is that people really dig when we go live.
I really appreciate that. I honestly, whenever I'm going on, I'm expecting nobody to be there. I'm just going to vent and to cry and to express what I'm going through and for posterity's sake. And then, like, you guys, there's been times whenever I messed up and it's been like for a long time, nothing was even going on and you guys still were there. And it's amazing. It's mind blowing and it's so humbling. And I'm just in awe that anybody would want to sit. And now I've got you guys too. And that makes it's even better.
Yeah. I was going to say, we've said this about you behind your back, Sam. But, oh, hang on. Now Ben Thomas's butt is going to go in there. So okay. So yeah, we've said this behind your back. So let me say it to your face.
Sure.
You are our new brother.
Oh, well, thank you.
And you have been accepted into the family.
I am honored, for real. I seriously, like,
you should be.
I was
because there are serious discussions.
We are pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah, I was intimidated by you guys when I first started doing lives, and then
I understand, and I'm sorry.
You guys in the chat, and then going to watch you guys, do just things, bits and pieces here and there. And I caught a Jimena show, and it was like heavy, and I was like, oh, this stuff's all heavy, man. And I was intimidated by everyone for some weird reason, because I was just like trying to do like, hey, Blake Lively, stub your toe today. It was crazy, man.
Yeah, don't be Popcorn Planet, man. Be Sam.
Yeah, no, and that's what I'm morphing into more and more. I'm just like, and it's cool, and I love it, and I love doing the heavy, like Mac and I did one, and I realized something about my childhood, where these guys like took me to their house, and there was an older guy there, and I realized that they were grooming me, and I went out in the front yard. I was like, I want to go home. I was 14, and they were like getting me drunk, and then their older roommate tried to like get me to go in a room and get a massage from him, and I was like, wait a minute, and then it just all hit me. And like I had to talk to my therapist about it, and I was like, I didn't realize that that's what it was. And it wasn't even so much about the dude trying to like SA me. It was more I just felt betrayal from my friends that brought me there.
Right.
Like, why the F would they do that? And I'm, of course, it was 40
Probably to
years
save
ago.
themselves.
But yeah, it was nuts. And then it was crazy. So, but I enjoy those shows way more than talking about Trump or anything else. And then like I'm always dying for, when I say, hey, is there anyone, struggling out there? I'm not dying for people to struggle, but I'm dying to be of service, and so it's a trip. Yeah.
We were actually talking about that in Lindsay's channel this earlier today, is like, what are our values? And one of them, for so many of us, is to be of service to others. I know a lot of people who are in recovery that very much, part of their life to being of service to others. People who've been homeless, like myself, are in service to others. Troubled teen industry. I mean, it's just, there's a huge community of people out there.
Hold on a second.
All right. Actually, Frizzle needs to know this. I'm sorry, Frizzle.
I pulled it up. If I pull them up, it means that I'm going to talk about whatever it is that I pull up. It's just I try not to interrupt whenever people are talking.
Oh, no, that's fine.
Choose with that. Personally, I don't want to do that. And so that's just who I am and how I do things. And I don't mean to be rude.
No, that's
I'm not deleting comments. I'm not banning anybody. I don't ban people. I don't delete comments.
This is important.
However, the reason that we are doing this live is because I needed to come on here and I needed to do some things. I needed to talk. I needed to be with my people. And I realized that Keela has not had one, and she's asked us to help keep everybody up with everything with their channel. And so granted, it's not a mental health channel show. It's not meant to be that, because that's not the main purpose of this today. But
on here, your comments were deleted.
I didn't think
it's that bot. Who has that bot?
The bot shouldn't be here. They'll kick the bot out so many dang times. So I apologize for that, and I will look into that. I will. I do not have, and I said it earlier in the show, I don't have the brain width right now. I am literally spent. I am to the point that I should be a puddle on the floor, down in the dumps, and I'm trying hard, white knuckling this shit, trying to hold on.
Yeah.
But because I love Keela, I went ahead and put the live. I simulcasted to her channel because I don't want anybody to feel alone or left out.
Mm-hmm.
And so I apologize that your comments were deleted. It was never, ever an intention. And I'll go hunt the bot, but I don't have the brain width right now. I am not mentally stable. I literally have had a mental breakdown.
So can I say something real quick? And I'm sorry you're going through that right now. There's bots that delete comments.
Yes.
And the reason why I ask is my other's keeper like said something to me, and I kind of got a little defensive about it and like made a post about it, like, hey, I don't ever delete comments ever, unless you're saying like F, N words or, something homophobic or anything like that. Then of course they're deleted. But like in general, like I would never delete a comment. And she was like, I would tell you how a good healing thing for your thumb if you didn't delete my comments. I was like, what? That's never happened ever. So
behind the scenes as it does in front of the scenes. I've been both. We all have. And I felt so bad. Excuse me, bad for people. Got worked up. And I felt so bad because people don't understand the time delay and also the way things work. And it's different. It's like if you've ever disassociated, you can kind of put yourself in the shoes of somebody that's behind the screen. You are in a different realm almost, and things are different. And you've got all these different things to look at. And it's so chaotic, and you want to listen and have a good time with your conversation. You want to inform people. You don't, you worry. You don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. You don't want to say this. You don't want to say that. But then also what happens is we don't end up saying our truth because we're so worried about saying something, and we're so worried about not hurting somebody's feelings.
Yes.
Everybody should have their own damn truth, and it should be okay. Just say it respectfully and understand that we are all different. And I'm sorry, I just got really worked up because I am not where I need to be. And I feel bad. I have guilt for Keela.
You didn't let her know. You didn't let Frizzle know what's going on with Keela.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm not where I need to be able to do that anymore. Keela is going through the health stuff that she was going through before She's in the hospital again.
Damn.
I don't like talking about it because it's a scary thing. And I apologize for getting all worked up. That's part of me right now. Sometimes we get over the edge on things, and that's where she was, and that's what caused her. Part of her is because, you know, we can only take so much before our bodies just say, hey, you don't want to take a break, I'll do it for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We've
To
got
be
to stop.
fair, for myself, I didn't even know that we were going to be on Mental Health Matters.
No, because I didn't say anything because it was.
I feel bad about my behavior. I apologize to you, Frizzle, for what you're feeling. Was none of our intentions whatsoever.
Never, because that's not.
I saw your first comment asking if Keela was okay. It was brought up on the screen, and I don't remember what happened, but I do apologize. We're human people.
Yeah, no one has ill intent of ever. That, at least not in this circle and community. I mean, I feel like we all walk in forgiveness. I'm trying to forgive people. And I guess what I mean by that is that, like, I don't feel like anyone in my community ever has to apologize to me. And so, like, does that make sense? Like, if we can, like, all just like walk in forgiveness and compassion, then and we know that there's no ill intent of not, talking about Keela or whatever, it's not, nothing is ever intentional. I don't know.
I try with everything I have. Like, I kill myself literally for other people. And it hurts because I cannot be what I need to be for everybody. And Keela she is so special. And it hurts that I can't do what I need to do for her. It hurts that I can't do for all these people. And I'm so sorry that I went off. I'm just not well right now. I'm really not. That's why I needed to do the show tonight.
Apologizing for not being well. I think that everybody needs to take a breath. I don't think that Frizzle, I hope, meant anything cruel in their words. And I know that you didn't, mean anything when you got upset. You're just venting because you're struggling too. And
you're right.
It hurt a lot to read this, but I'm just going to accept it because it is streaming on Keela's channel, and this is a fact. And I already apologized, so I'm not going to do it again.
This is a good point, but again, that's why I'm not there on Mental Health Matters right now. That's why I'm not active there.
I can't even know anyone was in that chat. I can't
even do my own right now. I can't do things. But then I get stuff like this, and it really makes me offensive. And that's not your fault, Frizzle. I get it. I totally get it.
We can't internalize this.
But I am in my shit right now, hard. Like, you don't even understand how bad I am in my shit. That's why I'm not there. That's why I'm not anywhere right now. That's why I've gone so quiet. I only go to a couple of places, and that's just to show that I'm still here. I'm still alive. And because I need my fix for my people too. I am so freaking messed up.
Take the comment down, please, and stop internalizing the words. Thank you. You did nothing wrong. You were trying to cover for a friend who is in the hospital, and you're doing the best that you can with the limited resources that you have, because you're not only are you overextended, but you are in the middle of an issue. And we love you and we support you. And you're not doing anything wrong. It was an oversight. It was an accident. We're human.
That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah. And I just think that, it's okay. Sam and I will talk. You take your time to breathe. If you want to stop, you just say something and we'll stop. I just want to say for everybody that no ill intent was meant. We're not those people. and again, literally, Sam and I didn't realize we were on Mental Health Matters.
Oh, yeah, I didn't either.
To be fair. And that's not, Misha didn't do anything wrong there.
No, and not that we weren't talking about anything.
No.
Bad.
I know. I literally didn't think to open up Mental Health Matters on YouTube to look at the chat.
What is her content generally, Keela's?
It's so the channel's Mental Health Matters, and they talk about taking care of your mental health, and when things happen, how do you deal with that kind of stuff? And Keela has friends on all the time. Ben's been on there. John, who was in here earlier, our Hockey Town John, he's been on there. Keela is a lovely human being.
Yeah, I've seen her. Unfortunately,
she just has some serious physical illnesses that cause her to go in and out of the hospital. I don't know the details, so I wouldn't dare say anything more than I know that she's in the hospital because I read a community post where she told everybody that she was back in the hospital. So, thank you everybody for your support. I really appreciate, I'm sure we all appreciate that. But this is life in real time, folks. This is how it happens. So to everybody in the Mental Health Matters chat or just streaming in there, we apologize because we didn't think. So to have that chat up to make sure, and I don't know if Keela, now I'm curious if Keela might actually have a bot modding her chat.
I went and looked, and I'm not seeing where the comments were deleted, and that's what I don't understand. Unless it was maybe on Mental Health Matters that you were making the comments, or was
more than likely? I'm guessing,
because usually it shows a little link, and it's not doing that either. And so I'm not being hyper aware of how things work right now.
Well, we can't even see the full live chat from Mental Health Matters. It only goes back a certain amount.
I'll be right back. I'm just getting some chicken for Hazel.
Okay. Night, I don't know. Yeah, is it Nightbot? I don't know. I thought it was a different name. This one.
Well, I can't even see the bot in here tonight, and normally I see it and I have to kick it out.
But I don't remember what the bot's name was tonight. But
you seen it?
I did at the beginning. Nicole is not a bot. Just to make that perfectly clear to everyone, Nicole is a real human person who also likes to watch Don Lemon Show on YouTube, like I do.
I get that. I still feel like shit. I'm so sorry, Frizzle.
Misha.
So sorry. I just need to say it. I need to be able to say it.
Okay.
I am very sorry. Keela is so special to me. I have a whole lot of shit. And I let myself feel things, and I see things, and I can't express them or do them right. I never want to do that to Keela, and I never want to do that to anybody on her channel. Because Mental Health Matters is a very important thing to me. The people there I love and I care about, and they've been there for me. And I feel like shit because I can't be their back. And this is something that I do deal with, and it's not to make anybody feel bad. It's just to explain. These are not excuses, and these are not, what these are is explanations as to where I am. I have a thing with people that are sick. I get scared. I freeze up when I feel like people are really, really sick. I don't do well.
No, Nicole. They're not. They're not a troll. They're a friend. And they're emotional. We're all emotional. Everybody's going through their stuff. And, Mental Health Matters is a place where people who are going through their stuff go to be together.
And that's why I didn't do anything. I haven't been doing anything because I can't do it like I need to, like it deserves.
It's okay. I mean, it's a mistake. Because we have on the so in the chat here on StreamYard, we have from both streams. So I didn't spell sincerely wrong, so I guess maybe I should.
Usually it shows. That's what I don't understand, is usually it shows the links, and so I don't have to pull up the others.
Only some of their comments, because if I'm in Mental Health Matters, and Frizzle has said a lot of things, and I only saw a few of them, so I don't know. T is the only mod of Mental Health Matters that I see in there, and I don't see T deleting anything. So, and I see all the comments in Mental Health Matters.
Thank you, John.
Thank you, John. Thank you. We love you.
And I know how it can feel sometimes like people aren't seeing you. And I'm sorry that you felt that too. That's the reason I pulled you up. Because I didn't want to forget that you'd asked, and until we could get to a break point, I wanted to leave it up there. There's a lot to this. And it's, just getting behind the screen is scary. But whenever you've got other people that you're trying to do good for them, it's even more. And so it makes me feel, I'm really feeling like shit. And I really, I know that you guys are saying all these nice things.
Well, because I don't, you don't need to be like strung up on a wall though, because you made a mistake. Is what I'm saying to you.
It's not anybody doing it. That's me doing it.
Again,
what I wanted to talk about tonight. I've been chat-to-petering because I can't go to a therapist because I can't afford one. And so I go there and I kind of journal stuff out. I tell it the things that I have memories because I've been having a lot of memories coming back to me. And that's weird because I've not had that many memories my entire life.
You are surrounded in love and you deserve every ounce of it. And I beg you again, as I do almost every time we talk, please give yourself some grace. Please. If not for you, then for me. Because you are spectacular. And I will remind you until you remember it yourself.
Boy, what a Debbie Downer I was, huh?
what Marie said. No, stop. Don't say that. Bring up Frizzle's comment. I don't know what it says, but I want us to be able to read.
I am many.
You know what? Actually, I gotta go. I love you.
How did I make it seem like something was wrong with Kilo? How did I do that, Frizzle? I understand. You know what, though? Here. I promise you it wasn't for any kind of thing like views or anything like that. It was because I was trying to help her out. But I took it off. It's not on there anymore. It's gone. And I apologize that you were in a crisis. I am so sorry. If there's something that somebody in here can do, let us know. I'm not trying to make this about me. I am making this about me, actually. I am. Because that's what the whole purpose of this live was supposed to be. It was supposed to be about me. And so I'm not going to not make it about me. I'm not somebody that likes to make shit about me. And so I can't apologize for that, because when you need to make something about you, you need to make something about you, right? And if you want, we can stop right now and we can talk about you. You can come up here if you want to. We need to make space for each other. But we also need to understand that everybody is going through their own shit. And we need to stop having expectations on people for being perfect when they're not. Nobody is. There's one person that ever walked this earth that was perfect. And he is here, but only in spirit right now. We have got to start making space. Sammy, I apologize.
Sorry, I had to step away for a minute.
Oops. I can't hear you, Sam.
I'm sorry. Yeah. I don't know the space or the the way the content is, how Keela does it, or even what like Frizzle was talking about, but I had some things to say, but I didn't want to. I think it would have come off as being mean spirited, and that's not what I would mean to be. I guess it's just like what you were talking about, Misha. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just saying, I hate that I sounded and came across that way because that's not ever my intentions. Ever.
No, you didn't. But just like you were talking, how like we're worried about, and not like, like we beat ourselves up over it, but when we're live, we're afraid to say some things, or instead of speaking our truth or whatever, or exactly how we're feeling, because we don't want to offend or piss somebody off, or make, not that we have the power for anyone to feel any other way than how they're going to feel, but I feel like we do sometimes, right? Like just like Frizzle is like, he or she said that they their anxiety can't handle it. Like, okay, so like the words that we're talking about and the things that are being said in the chat are giving him or her anxiety. That's almost exactly like what you were talking about. Like without you even doing anything to create that anxiety, but this whole situation has created anxiety for that person.
And I hate that.
Yeah.
I mean, literally just follow the words on the ticker. If it's too much for you, please step away.
Exactly.
Well, and I should have said something about her, something, because it's just on her channel. We're live.
You did say something about Keela almost immediately at the beginning of the stream. So you did mention Keela being in the hospital already. I'm sorry for anybody that didn't make it at the beginning, but it definitely was covered because it's on her channel. By the way, Marie, no, do not call 988.
No, that makes me so mad.
Look up the Trevor Project. Do not call 988 anymore.
I am so upset about that. I am so angry about that.
I can't even talk about that right now. I'm already trying to moderate myself as it is. I don't want to get into that too,
Jen.
Yeah, right. Like I just no.
I was like, and there she goes.
Yeah.
I was feeling it.
I'm not doing it. Nope. I can't. I literally just used 988 in the fall, and all of a sudden now it's not what it was.
But only for a specific.
And that's but in solidarity of those people, I will not use it or promote it.
Never, not again. No,
because the Trevor Project will not turn anyone away, not even people that hate them.
And that's why it's
so I'll take it off my ticker too. I didn't know.
For some,
I mean, just for now.
Yeah, just for now.
I'm hoping that we'll get back to. Where did this come from? Hang on, I got to make this about me for a minute.
Make it.
Okay, that was wrong. I'm sorry. That's my sarcastic asshole.
No, I know. I get you.
Damn it. Okay, Thomas, buddy, you're feeding off my energy right now.
I hate it when it gets like this. It makes me so angry.
No, we have to work through it. We have to get through it. We have to get to the other side. Keela, I don't speak for. Whoa! Wow, that is so meta. That was so meta. Do it again.
Do it again.
Do it again.
So trippy, man.
You guys see that?
Look at the shoes. Are we looking at their shoes? Is there something special about their shoes?
That's a gorgeous picture, though.
It is. Oh my gosh!
What?
Look at it, Sam. But don't look at it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Got it?
Yeah, crazy.
Send me that.
That was made by AI.
Was it?
Yeah.
Keela, I mean, sorry. Misha, Aria's comment should be started.
And I don't know if people realize, or you probably do, and I mean, you both do. is that for AI to do that and not just creating a picture, but to put that's next level, you know. It's processing and thinking in a way. Now it's, and I don't even know how to articulate this, but if it's able to interject something subliminal into our heads, you know, or for it to be a double, you know, whatever, you know, that, because it took me a second to see
Hidden
it.
meaning.
For AI to be able to think like that. I mean, I already know AI is amazing and does, you know, it makes a baby me talk, right? But to that is a different thing for it to be able to do that.
That was
very different for AI to do something like that. I mean,
it was a person who prompted it.
It was what?
It was a person who prompted it, though.
So,
you know,
right. Yeah. No, I get that. But for it
and
to
just
be
shout out to
successful-
Shepherd Fairy, by the way, who did come up with that.
because I can't. Oh, did he? Badass.
Yeah. It's
No,
one
I
of my
mean, I
favorite
see it
artists.
says obey. Yeah, I
Yeah,
love.
he started with the obey. It actually was all I have. Hang on. Oh shoot, I don't think I have it on my fridge, but I have an original Andre the Giant has a posse sticker.
Oh,
from way back in the
Awesome.
day, and I worship it.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, I don't worship it, but you know, I treasure it. That's it.
I remember seeing.
treasure it.
I remember seeing his silk screens on Santa Monica Boulevard for the first
Yeah.
time, and I was just like, okay, this isn't just. There's another guy in LA called Chaka. But he's
So
everywhere. But like, it
Chaka.
was. Yeah, this is more.
Land of the Light.
Yeah, Chaka Pafuni. Chaka
Yeah.
Pafuni.
Chaka.
I have 3 original Shepherd Fairy lithos.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
And I just want to say
Pain don't
that
hurt.
it just hit me what the title, The Sound of Silence, means, and I know that Misha won't have to correct me because I know I'm not wrong. The reason that this is titled The Sound of Silence with me is that Misha has been silent for a couple weeks, but she feels comfortable enough with me to do this and fulfill a promise that she made to Keela. So for anybody that wondered what the sound of silence is, I know there were jokes in the beginning, but it's because she only felt comfortable coming out to talk with me. And I'm honored to be here. Kermel, hi buddy.
I'm sending you love.
I've seen Kermel
I
somewhere.
want to come to visit you.
Kermel's everywhere. Kermel is amazing.
Yeah, I think I seen it like in Shiz's chat or something.
Jimenez, probably Max. Kermel's everywhere. Body illusion.
We have friends all over the world. What are you talking about?
Can I answer Incarnasoul real
Sure.
quick?
Yeah.
Well, it's not really a question. It says that's not thinking, Sam. It's somebody told it to do that. Yeah, that's why I couldn't articulate what I was trying to say.
Subliminal message.
Because I can't even get AI sometimes to say, you know, put glasses on my cartoon. You know, it'll won't do it. So for obey, for Fairy to get it to do that subliminal, what I'm saying is that
Hi, babes.
the AI processing that command and being successful is next level.
And that was several years ago.
Oh my God! Don't tell me that.
Right, Bubbles. It's so good to see you, Bubbles.
Yeah. So let me tell a little story about Bubbles. Bubbles found us by typing the letters TTI in the search bar on YouTube, and my channel came up.
Oh, badass.
And that is the second time that's happened to me so far, and I am stoked.
Yeah. Do you do a lot of SEO or like in your videos or your channel? Like
I hashtag stuff. I don't do like the tag stuff. No, but I hashtag stuff on my descriptions.
Yeah, hashtagging is where it's at.
Hashtags we really need to start utilizing because I did that one on the it's about you short that I did recently, and I got so many people saw that, and I got to talk to people from in different languages. I got from people, and that was a beautiful thing.
Nobody is as good at prompting as Misha. Misha puts a lot of thought and a lot of words in her prompting.
Way too much
Yeah.
time.
And then she's like, oh, okay, everybody, let's do a night cafe. And you're going to put in one word and we're going to use this
And what
filter.
happened?
And it's beautiful. But then she writes a freaking paragraph. Hi, Robin Bliss. She writes a paragraph of stuff. And her stuff is so meticulously beautiful.
I love you. Thank you.
I love you back.
I've always had an affair with words. Always had it.
Same.
I
But
want
I
to
didn't
address.
think to put him in. I didn't think to put him in an AI thing. And
Robin.
now I am, and I think I'm getting a little better.
I'm telling you, it's just you have to learn that your words have intent, and your words can create change in your environment. Your words can
Right.
everything that you do. The frequency of the words that you speak. God said, "Let there be light," and there was.
I feel
Yeah.
confident with my Suno stuff because I write all the lyrics, and I'm very particular about my prompting as far as the music goes. It's just for some reason with Night Cafe, I struggle in my own noggin.
You need to just take one of my template, or not templates, but one of my prompts, and use it as a template, and just replace the things that I have in there, like the subject with the subject, the verb with the verb, the color, that kind of thing. And
What I should do is that I should do that with that collage one with the lady and the raven that I love so much that you gave me.
I know. I had that pulled
I
up.
want drums. Drums is good in the key of. I do that, Ben. I do it in the key that I want it in, and it's so true. I get so micromanaging of my music prompting.
Right.
Then Brazy has like a 5-minute voice message.
I love her voice messages though; they're great.
Hey, can you?
Robin, it's good to see you.
I know.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
really
Robin
good to
Bliss.
see you.
my
Are you able to use Steve's voice in Suno?
I did the song that we made for him. It's got his voice in it.
You
where he's-
did. That's the one where he was
Yep.
talking.
Mr. Bacon Bits, have a wonderful night.
Go blow
Good night, Benji.
into your plastic blower, Ben. Do it. Take care of those lungs. Make that thing go up and down. The ball.
And remember, Ben, I'll be a roundabout.
Hard to talk for me.
That's a yes.
Do it in live
reference.
chat. Well, you know what, Darcy's? Knock yourself out.
I can relate to that so very, very much. That's why I pulled it up twice, because I really wanted to talk about it. This is for me. Okay. It's very noisy in my life right now. And I have been blessed with so many amazing people. I have had trouble, and it's increasingly gotten worse because I feel very bad if I'm not able to talk to people and respond the way that I need to. And so it goes against everything that's in me to not talk to people. And so it's really hard. But sometimes I just have to shut down. Well, on the live chats, it's not so much. It's not all encompassing. I can talk and have a good time. I can be me. I can connect with people, but it's all in one place instead of individually. And I really have this running out of time thing, even though Jen's trying to get me to change my thing. Right now I'm still there. And so I can so relate to that so very much. I get that. And I see you,
I would
Darcy.
just like to say that I'm not trying to make you change anything.
I love
am
you.
just here to support you. And we made a promise that we would stay in touch with each other. If we didn't hear, we would check in. That's all. I'm not trying to make you change. I don't think you need to
giving you a
change.
hard time on purpose. I'm doing it because I love you and you love me.
I told you I will get in a car and drive to Oklahoma. Oklahoma. Woo.
I triple dog dare you.
Okay, well then I'm going to go up to Montana to Big Sky, and I'm going to give Hazley a big hug and ignore her parents.
People do.
No, that's not true. I wish I could do that. It's such a dream of mine, is to just get in my car and drive around to everybody.
You know, Bradley and I did. We wanted to go.
Yes, John. John can come with me. Luckily for me, John is local, and I want to tell a quick story without sharing anything. I did a live stream last night unannounced because I found.
I love you, Ben.
Mr. Fabio would approve.
I need to get the pictures to prove it.
I did an impromptu live stream last night because I found a video of me from 2017 when I was technically homeless, living in a transitional housing place. I don't know what to call those places. It's just like
I
a flop house for homeless people.
all over again that last night watching that with you.
But I had never watched it, and it was part of a project for a day in the life of America. It was July 4th, 2017, and I got up at 4 a.m. I rode my bike to the beach, and I was doing all this stuff. I had friends that were allegedly going to help me. They didn't help me. It was very upsetting. And then at the end of the night, just before midnight, I was so beaten down and feeling so hopeless. And I live reacted to that video last night. I'm going to cry because that was me 8 years ago. I was 47 years old. I just turned 47 2 weeks before. I was a year and a half out of leaving a very abusive man. And man, it was really hard. I cried so much, and I cried after, but then I watched it again today, and I just had this sense of love for myself. And John, our lovely John, sent me the most beautiful voice message about his feelings on my video last night. And it goes to show you people can say whatever they want about people, but at the end of the day,
Hazley,
when they show up for you like that, you know, for the 3 people that came in the chat, for everybody that's watched it since, for John and his beautiful words, Misha, obviously, you, Christy, and Dana, always, it means yes. John with the radio voice, absolutely. He's got got like a beautiful radio voice, absolutely. But he has a beautiful soul, and I can't wait to get together and share food with him. You know, I just wanted to share that we are all real people, and I can't say we're all friends, because some of you I'm only familiar with, some of you I don't know at all, but I'm always open to new friends, not blindly open to friends, but
that's what I
used to be.
Yeah.
But this is a community of people. It's tough to use that word, I know that, but this is a community of people who are sharing their lives on YouTube, and we just happened to run across each other here in the interwebs, and I think it's such a beautiful thing, and I'm grateful for every single one of you that has come into my life. Well, hey, Mama.
We are a village of. Hi, baby.
How was your vacation?
To see you today.
My grandpa screamed at me for not finding clothes.
Oh.
You wish we had those problems still.
Yeah.
My grandma screamed at me for not finding clothes.
Well,
it's the first thing she said to me.
Honestly, Hazley, older people can be short-tempered sometimes.
Yeah.
And it's got nothing to do with you.
That's exactly what my mom told me, but she's asleep.
I can't hear you, baby.
She said that's exactly what my mom told me.
Oh, your mom is a very smart lady.
Yeah, she is. You got good parents.
I mean, for the most part.
For the most part.
Except for, you know, this
yeah,
one.
Being a wife.
I mean, I can't speak on being a wife. I've never been one. Nor have I played.
No, I shouldn't say that.
Oh, now can you hear me?
Oh.
No, now she can't hear you.
Oh. Earmuffs, Hazley. Earmuffs.
Headphones.
I tell you what, you're such a doll.
She's
really
amazing, man. She's all the things. She's the glue, you know, when things are bad. She's the like my light. She knows what makes me cry, and she does it on purpose.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
Look at her face. That's my girl. Do it.
Like, I knew that was gonna make you cry, Dad. But
see, it's not a I know I said you were a daddy's girl, but here's the real truth.
Mm-hmm.
It's your daddy's baby. Like, you got him all kinds of wrapped up. That you own that man you're sitting on right now.
Yeah.
You own him. And you will forever.
Yep.
Well, bravo, Darcy's on being married an entire 6 months. My sister made it 7 months.
Yeah.
I got proposed to once.
We when we announced that our union was from God, it helps us get through the rough stuff. But I feel like not to blame, I'm not trying to blame Satan but I just feel like we get spiritually attacked pretty heavily.
Everything we do, if we are doing right, we're going to get attacked, and that is actually just a compliment to what you're doing.
Yep.
Even though like things are better.
Thank you for saying that, Mitchell.
Yeah, Sam.
Yes.
What, Jen?
I was just saying, I feel like things with Mariana and Sam are doing better.
They are.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, good. I'm really happy to hear that.
We
I
had a
could
rough
feel it, but I didn't know.
But
whatever,
but
man.
when
People
she came
are
home,
gonna fight.
It was all over. It like ended as soon as she walked in the door.
That's the thing about love is,
Yep.
Love stinks.
You love each other. As long as you're willing to not look at the moments that are in the moment, stop, breathe, and walk away for a few. Give each other that space.
That's what
and
we do.
Remember why you got married in the first place, and look at the beautiful things that have come from your marriage. For one of them,
we can't see her face behind that thing. We can't see that thing behind
her face, Dad.
There she is. That's the best of both of you, right there.
Yeah.
You really are cute, kid.
One thing I also know how to make him do is get mad at me.
Oh, wow. Yeah. But
we try not to do that.
We don't enjoy it.
From my mom when I do date.
Oh, see, aren't they great? They tell us.
She's on summer break now, so we'll be having daddy-daughter days every day.
Oh my gosh. How lucky is your dad, Hazley?
Yeah.
Ready, prepared. It's been washed like 70 Dad.
Oh, your daddy girl shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah. You have a daddy's girl's hoodie too.
I know.
Okay.
Have you designed anything for the merch stores, Hazley?
What?
Have you designed anything to help your daddy on the merch stores?
No.
No, you should draw a picture and let it be Hazley's.
One thing I tried to make before, but it didn't really that I was trying to sell. It didn't work out that well, but I tried to make clay penguins.
Clay penguins?
Yeah.
Dude, she's so good at sculpting. I love blown away. I'm blown away.
I'm also good at making like different things. I could make a penguin. I could make a bird. I could.
Can you make a flamingo?
Yeah.
Really? That's
And
my favorite.
What are they called? What's the furry things called? Pipe cleaners.
Yeah.
The thing like you made the flower, the long furry things.
Oh yes.
She can sculpt with those, and I'm not just saying this because I'm her dad.
That's my right now.
Yeah, go make something.
So if she's sculpting things, you could actually still make like screen printing of that, of her stuff, of her sculptures.
She could be entrepreneuring it.
Because if she's not a drawer or anything like that, then you could just use her sculpting. I think that's a great idea.
Hazley's college, she could be an entrepreneur.
I mean, I have this t-shirt printer. It's like over 30 grand and it just sits there. And
we had a printer and got stolen.
Yeah.
Hey, would that thing tolerate canvases? Would that thing would it work with canvas if it was stretched?
I guess it would if I treated it with the treatment that that we treat the shirts with, and then heat it into the canvas. I'm sure it would. I never thought of that. It can print to film, like the film that you would iron on. It can print to that, but that's not its number one. The number one is to print to fabric.
Right.
I should try it.
Just an idea I've had for like
try it. Yeah.
years.
The platen, if whatever you put on the platen, it's going to print to.
Yeah.
So I guess if I did, treat the canvas, it would print on that treatment. Now I want to try
ideas in your brain.
Yeah.
Subliminal messages is what you were trying to say earlier.
Obey.
Yeah. Obey. You guys remember Subliminal Man from SNL, Kevin Nealon?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, college.
I was talking about earlier, college.
I mean, it's not our fault that you don't check your notifications.
That's all you, buddy. I blame you.
It's
You should
on
be
you, Henri.
You should be on it. So we have this.
What is this? What is this? Oh gosh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I love that. Misha made this. These are
That
mugs.
is so cool.
It's Thomas's. It's Thomas's pink hole.
I haven't used my mug printer yet. I mean, it's just like a heat thing.
God, my computer's going so slow right now.
Mine is too.
Mine shut off before the live started. Mine literally shut off.
Yeah, it did. You dropped out a couple times. What is on that? I can't see it. It's too far.
I'm trying to get it where it'll pull up.
It would probably help if I went full screen.
Oh, nice.
I love that.
That is so cool.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, but my cat's butthole is still my favorite one.
I know.
I want a hug.
That's bad.
There's the go sit on a pineapple one. Oh, can anybody spot the pineapple in my background?
We play I Spy in Jen's house.
I'll give you a hint. It's over
really?
my right shoulder.
I seen the pink ukulele. I thought because it's small, I thought it was just far away.
No, it's a. Yeah, see, I really get backwards. I have my bonus dad's flowers from the arrangement from my sister, myself, and my niece from his funeral. I have it in the strings of the uke. I haven't used it since he passed.
Yeah, that's.
But I might as well. I don't think she's here anymore.
Have you ever heard of Brother Is?
I got this for our Cosmic Christie.
Oh, cool.
She loves pineapples, and she wrote a song.
Big
Go
pineapple.
sit on a pineapple.
Go sit on
Big
a
pineapple. Oh, I'm sorry. I have to. Oh,
yeah, that merch is cool. Where can someone get that?
I don't even know. I'm not really confident enough to do that. I should do that, huh?
I just dropped Steve, Misha.
Why did you do that? He wanted to be
because I forgot that he was on the back of the picture frame.
Look, this is
I just have to show Steve.
This is Christina. That's
Hold on,
my
I'm
friend Christina.
Wait, let me see. I didn't get to see it. I wasn't on the screen.
Oh no, it was just my friend's ashes.
I
literally
ashes
I don't do anything without her. I'm gonna start crying now.
Body illusion.
Okay.
Sam, I get it.
To cry now.
Huh?
I get it.
Hey, body.
God, man.
There's a pie.
Is that your friend? Is that your friend who went alive?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm coming up on the 3rd here of the year anniversary of one of my close friends doing the same.
Yeah. I you know, when my wife was killed in the car accident, I you know, that's when I became an addict and went to prison, you know, and all the things, right? And I thought that was like the hardest thing. And I really feel like if I hadn't dealt with hers in treatment that last time, and I've been sober since, I wouldn't have made it through Christina's. There's no way I would have made it. I wouldn't be here today. There's no way.
Yeah.
I would have been right behind her, like literally the next day, had I not learned how to grieve. And I understand now that I can still feel the pain of grieving, but not let it, you know, control my life in any way, and not use, because I was so self-indulgent with my grief. Do you know what I mean? Like I would anything that was adverse that I did or happens to me, you know, because sometimes life, I use this analogy sometimes like I'm like a plaything, you know, like a circumstantial plaything, you know, just being batted around like a cat ball, you know. And I learned how to manage that now and not use that grief as self-indulgent and able to feel it. And it's just more, it's a more respectful way, I think, to grieve, Christina. And it's still, and I'm still able to feel the love I have for her instead of just like forgetting about it over time. And do you know what I mean? Because that was my concern with losing Carrie when she was killed, was that I didn't want to be, you know, because everyone's like, oh, you'll move on and find another wife someday. And, you know, they're like, give it, you know, a couple years. I'm like, couple of years,
it doesn't go away. It just becomes part of your life.
decades, you know.
No, never.
I mean, yeah, and that's really never. And so had I not, you know, God is great. And had I not gone through finishing the grieving of Carrie, there's no way I would have made it through it. So I guess now I'm Sam-splaining and it's not making sense, but
you know what I like?
You're not Sam-splaining.
I'm able to continue to love her completely, even though she's gone. I know she's here completely, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna cry.
Okay.
No,
Well,
I know.
we're
I don't want.
for
I'm
you.
crying. I'm crying on these lives all the time, and
So what?
no, I know.
I
it's
did
okay.
it last night. Please feel free to
Yeah.
go watch me sob
Do you know when
at myself. I was sobbing at myself.
I was sobbing there too. I was sobbing with you, babe.
I'm sure there's like I mean, I don't know who watches my stuff, but I'm sure if any of the guys who I was with in prison would be like, there's no way that's the guy who stabbed that Rastafarian guy. You know what I mean?
You know what?
You were different then.
Hard
different.
asses have feelings too.
Yeah, I was
I'm
different.
saying.
Yeah.
And you had a whole lot of masks on when you were there.
Oh yeah. Oh man, huge ones. I talk about that. Like how it's all fake and you become this person you're not even. And
You have to.
yeah.
It's the only way to survive. You have to show how tough you are, or you have to be that crazy guy.
Yeah.
Nothing
Yeah.
in between that.
And sometimes it's fun, but at the same time, even that you have to be careful because
Never fun when you're in prison.
Yeah.
hey, you know what you have
Unless
to
you're institutionalized.
I mean, I wasn't in prison, but I was in jail. But it can be fun.
Well, no. I'm saying like if you're institutionalized in your brain, it is fun because that's your life.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
just make the best of your life.
Well, I had so much fun. I mean, there were so many good times that I had that I can remember, and they were fun. But I can look at those times where I was like, man, that was really fun, and I tell myself that it shouldn't have been, but it was. And I'm not talking about the violence. I'm talking about like, you know, the football games, you know, every Christmas, you know, the blacks against the whites. You know, we always had these amazing football games after Christmas meal. And those were the best, you know, it was just, and it was all respectful and we really tackled the shit out of each other, you know.
Yeah. Can I
And,
ask a prison question?
Sure.
Did you make toilet wine?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. I did.
Hey, did you go fishing in your toilet too?
Of course I did.
Yes.
Did you talk
I
on the
know way too much about prison.
What's that, Misha?
talk on the toilet phones?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, you know too.
And CTAC, at CTAC, we talked on the toilet phones.
I could
And-
never do the talking on the phone, but I did. Yeah.
Misha, I need Bubbles comment and I need to read it.
Okay, I got to get back there. Hold on, I got lost. Oh, where I'm at. There.
Okay. It's beautiful and I want to. Finding you two while researching TTI was no coincidence. It was divine threading. Your voices bring truth, healing, and hope to those still silenced and those trying to find their voice. Thank you.
That's amazing.
Thank you so much, Bubbles, because it's literally the only thing I wanted to do is shine a light and let people know that they are not alone, because I didn't know for 38 years what the hell was wrong with me. And then I realized that there's nothing wrong with me.
Yeah.
So thank you for finding us.
Yeah. And the thing is, most of us that are in here, most of us that come to our lives and that are in our little community, it is divine. It's divine intervention straight up.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not done for lackadaisical reasons. There is a purpose. And we are all coming together and we are joining this army for something so huge. And I am honored to be a part of it with you guys. We are bringing voices. We are elevating the voices and we are fighting for, and that's what we have to stay centered on. We can do the have a good time. We can, hang out, but at the same time, I think all of us are doing some kind of fighting in the background.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I certainly don't consider myself to be, don't get mad at me, Misha, but I don't consider myself to be anybody special or anything like that. I don't have a false, a bloated sense of self-importance at all.
Well, and I'm glad that.
But
you are.
What did you say?
I said, I'm glad that you don't.
No, I don't. I don't. And I never will. I never will. I just know that I am
sending you so much.
Carmel. It's very early. Go take care of yourself. And I hope to see you soon, buddy. What I do know is that I need to use my voice. I need to use my trauma. I need to use my experiences, or my life was for nothing.
That's right.
Other than suffering. And I refuse to live like that. And I think that that's where most of us are probably coming. I can't speak for everybody, but I feel like at least the people that I've become friends with, including the two of you here, many of you in the chat, Jimena, who's not here because she's with her boyfriend doing their stream, Clint, love those guys. You know, these people, we all have been through things, and we're using our voice and our experiences and our trauma and our pain to help others. We're not trying to, you know, get smoke blown up our butt. Like, we legitimately want people to get something out of our experiences.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's how I see it.
Nope, that's exactly it. I think I was 47 when I was homeless too.
Wow. See, we're way too alike, bro.
Yeah, no, it's nuts. And when you said that, I was like, wait, I was 47. It's so crazy. I just remember walking, I was in the snow walking in tennis shoes, and I got frostbite on my big toe, the second big toe, you know?
Yep.
On the tips, I got frostbite, and I had to go to the hospital, and the nurse was like, what's going on with you? Why are you walking in the snow in your shoes? And I said, well, I'm homeless. And, you know, I kind of like told her a quick version of my story. You know, the judge is making me live in Montana, and I know nobody except for the people that testified at my trial. And she was like, wow. And I thought she was going to give me a list of resources, you know, or something. She's like, okay, well, I think you're going to be okay. I'll see you later. And but anyways, I tell that to tell this. So I did find a shelter for that night. And the security guard, there was like 5 of us. There was like 4 like these like annihilated drunk guys there that were like passed out. And there was me, and I'm just like sitting over there, and the security guard came over to me. He's like, hey brother, come here. I was like, what's up, man? He's like, are you okay? And I just started crying. I was like, no, I'm not okay. And that random kindness from a stranger like melted me. It wasn't that I wasn't crying because of my situation. I was crying from his kindness, and it like spoke to me so heavily that like homelessness was like my number one like mission in life after I got off my feet and I started, you know, witnessing the homeless guys and doing, you know, all the things, having groups, AA groups, whatever.
Yep.
Yeah. Being homeless changed my trajectory in life to where I knew if whatever blessings I got, those blessings were made to share my struggle and recovery, I guess.
That is the thing about humanity, is it's not the moments that we purposefully do. It's whenever things happen that we aren't expecting, and it's just compassion between two humans seeing each other.
Yeah.
That's what's the difference. We don't ever realize what kind of a light we make, or what kind of a darkness, and how we dampen or light other people.
Yes.
Yeah.
If I can say anything about the homeless community as a whole, and I don't want to hear, I know that there are bad people that are homeless, but you know what? There are bad people that are housed.
Yep.
The kindest, most selfless people I have ever met in my life were homeless.
Yes, ma'am.
They would give you the last of anything to help you.
A lot of the reason why they are homeless is because they did give the shirt back. We use examples of that.
Yes. You know, some of us, like myself, it's circumstantial. Some people are chronically homeless. We have veterans. We have issues with our lack of mental health coverage in this country. Like, nobody cares about mental health. They just want to make it, they want to demonize it like they do homelessness, and dehumanize people that are homeless, and dehumanize people with mental health issues. And I love that, Darcy's. Yes.
I'm going to let it shine. Let it shine. Let it
and
shine.
y'all are just making me cry over here with your comments. I really suck at compliments, but thank you. And I hope that you all know how much I appreciate you, because I try to say it as often as possible.
I have a question for Bubbles. Did you see the merch that I showed earlier? Because that's like one of the main things that we sign on. and it's a lighthouse. That's Ray of Shine Ministries. That's the lighthouse, because my daughter Christina, her middle name is Ray, Rae. And the other woman who was stolen, that was should not have happened, because if they would have done what they were supposed to do, she wouldn't have lost her life. Her name was Rachel Ray. And so we went with Ray of Shine Ministries because it just was supposed to be. And so when you said that, you got here after the fact. I don't know if you got to see that or not, but it's
if she did, it was just after.
Yeah.
I didn't think you did.
How?
That's a little bit of confirmation for me.
It's all right, Aria. We love you. Go get some rest. Take care of you.
Yeah, I love you so much.
I love those confirmations, man.
Yeah, I do too.
Yes,
we have a chapter in Crystal's book. Yep. I told Christina's kind of her story, and then Kazi told her story. Yeah.
I didn't tell any stories in anyone's book. I'm saving it for mine.
Yeah.
Which I've forgotten the majority of, because I lost all of my journals from when I was 10 until I was 38, and I'm so mad about it.
Oh, wow. Yeah, those must I would
love to read those. Maybe I wasn't supposed to focus on the details that I thought at the time, and maybe I'm supposed to think of it from the perspective of me now looking back, because I'm telling you, for 52 years, 51 and a half years, I would tell you I don't have a single good memory from my childhood. You know what happened when I found out about the troubled teen industry and those memories came back? So did my good childhood memories.
Yeah.
And I have so many.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I hated my parents before that. Hated them. Even though I would let them be in and out of my life. I hated them. But then I realized that we were all victims. They were babies when they had me, and man, what a blessing finding out about this stupid industry and then being drawn to you. People have no idea how much it's changed my life in the last 2.5 years. No idea.
Ditto.
When I really think about it, and I do sometimes, when I think about how I was raised and like the way my parents treated me and the way they treated each other. And then I think about like what formed their and I don't want to call it trauma because I don't know what they went through, but I'll just say what things they went through in their life that formed the way that they treated others as grown-ups. It humbles me because like, who knows what they
generational.
Yeah, like
my dad was terrible to me because his dad abandoned him, remarried, and had 7 kids with that lady. Yeah. It's like my grandmother, rest in peace. She was 96 when she passed a couple years ago. Lucky. And she was just a little old Mexican lady. And when she and I was her favorite grandson. You know, of course I was. Just kidding. I mean, come on. I was. And when she found out I was in a prison gang, and she's seen my tattoos and stuff, she's like, "Mijo," she's like, "You don't know Hitler." I was like, "Oh, Grandma, I don't say I do." She's like, "I knew Hitler, honey. I knew Hitler," because she lived through that. Yeah, she did live through that.
In her 20s, or yeah, she was in her 20s when that all went down.
I can't even imagine being alive then. Yeah. I mean, kind of I can when I look around, but not entirely.
And I was just thinking, what everyone is dumb,
Well, we're all just screwed up, and I think that the quicker we figure that out, the better off that we can be.
I didn't like the gangs and stuff. It's all just dumb.
I mean, bro, you grew up in Southern California. What do you expect you're gonna do? You're gonna act, or you're gonna be in a gang? And I just wanted to say something that popped into my head, and I'm not saying this for sympathy, but unfortunately, the one thing that hasn't changed since that time is that you said that you were your grandma's favorite grandson. I was actually nobody's favorite anything, because each of my parents had another kid after me, much after me. My grandparents were not loving in the right way to me again. But what I've learned from that statement, because I don't want sympathy for it, is that their lives before me, going back generations, you know, I mean, this is an Irish thing, going back generations, the trauma is so real that I can't hold a grudge on my family for not being enough for me when I was too much for them.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
like nothing can be done, right? It's the, oh, you're getting talked to in Spanish, Senor. Oh, I'm 188 days doing French lessons on Duolingo.
No, only un poquito, Henry. Un poquito.
It's Henri, just to be.
Oh, it's Henri? Oh, even better. That's awesome. Even better.
I'm just being a brat.
I'm going to play this song, and then we're going to have to wind it down because we already got to where, like,
Yeah, what happened to our hour timer?
I know.
Henri, ¿de dónde eres? Oh, I should just type it.
I want to say I wrote this because I was on a live of Sammy's, and we are here, all of us, even though it may not feel like it. We are all exactly where we're supposed to be, and all of our lives have happened exactly the way they're supposed to be, because each one of us have our own special spot in that great big picture in the sky.
Yeah.
Nobody else can feel it. Nobody else can make that spot that is us.
Yep.
And everything that we go through is for a purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them are shorter, unfortunately. Some of them are longer. But like Christina, her testimony will continue on much longer.
Yeah.
And that's her spot. Every single one of us are here for a reason. When we screw up, think about it. He knew who we were before we were made.
Yes. Yep. Yep.
And I'm not going to go all preachy because I know that I don't want to,
Right.
I will never apologize for how I feel about my religion, my faith. I will never apologize for that. But at the same time, I don't want to push it down somebody's throat because my faith, you don't have to do that.
Use that term.
Well,
use that push it down their throat term. That's silly.
I grew up with that.
I know we all did.
Yeah.
We all grew up with it. Darcy's, I see you. I just want you to know that I see you.
But Sam really inspired me during this conversation that he had. And I went directly and started writing some stuff down. And this is what came up with it, or what came out of it. So, Sammy, this one's for you.
Okay.
Your turn on the hot seat, buddy.
You're on the hot seat now.
Take the compliment, Sam. I'll
Ollie
see you in
George.
advance.
Hot seat.
Full screen.
When the silence falls heavy and your voice feels so small, like the world turned away and no one sees you at all, let me whisper this truth I hold deep in my bones. You were known, you were chosen, you were never alone. Before you took a breath, before time gave you a name, he saw every tear, every joy, every pain. They called you a junkie, just another pretty face. You're a piece of the picture no one can replace. You're not a mistake, you're not out of line. You're the only one who fits your piece in time. Every wave, every trial, every tear that may come is shaping the shore in the ocean we become. Let go when you're breaking. Let God pull you through. You're not alone. I see you.
Oh, that's so good. Now I'm crying.
Sometimes it feels endless.
Oh, now here she is. You are?
But
Hold on one
maybe they're
second.
carving the truth down deep. An ocean of sorrow growth and of grace. Each grain of sand in its rightful place. You're not a mistake, you're not out of line. You're the only one who fits your piece in time. Every wave, every trial, every tear that may come is shaping the shore and the ocean we become. Let go and you're breaking. Let God pull you through. You're not alone. I see you. We were known before the stars lit the sky. Love before we opened our eyes. Chosen, woven, wonderfully made. Even in silence, his promise remains. You're the only one who fits your piece in time. Every wave, every trial, every tear that may come is shaping the shore and the ocean we become. Let go when you're tired, let God carry you. I see you.
Okay, I'm just crying because I missed the beach.
Shut up.
And I'm not going anywhere.
That's so good.
Seriously, Misha.
And I wanted you to know that we are wonderfully made.
Yeah.
Hi, Heather.
Thank you
Each
so
one.
much, Ned. That's
You're welcome.
the first I see you. I was fine. I was reading, I'm like, oh, this is badass. And then it said, I see you. I was like, oh, got me.
Just so you know, you're the latest in a line of many people that she song bombed.
Yeah. so mean.
Hi, Heather Mack. Hello.
It's so beautiful.
It
Good
is.
to see you,
Thank
Heather.
you so much.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. So many of us just get stuck in our own little world. We look through our own lenses and we see things from other people's point of views, but not the way we should.
Yeah.
What's that? Hold on. She wants to show us her thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here she is. Hey, buddy.
She made a bunny.
Oh, well, let me see, sweetie.
Hold it up.
Hold on. I gotta get that off. There we go.
It's so
Oh, it's got glasses.
That
Oh.
is so cool, Hazley. Seriously.
That is awesome. Hang
I'm trying
tight.
to talk your dad into making some shirts out of your sculptures.
Yeah.
I could.
Because you're
Easily.
really good at that.
Easily.
She could be an entrepreneur.
Yes, teach her how to be a businesswoman young. Be a girl boss. Right, Hazley? You're a girl boss.
Let me hold it up there.
Yeah, sure.
Here, I'm gonna hold it up close. And she's made things with full bodies too. That she made.
I love it.
I love it. Did you just go and make that just now, Hazley?
But look at the ears
These
are
little
really
pink
good.
ears.
It's so
But-
cute.
I mean, I can't remember what she made.
You did a great job.
One time, it was like she made every little part of the body, the head, like the ears were like flopping over. It was crazy. I was like, what the heck? I can't
You,
remember.
dear,
Yeah,
are a
how
star
did you make
child.
that rabbit?
I've told you this before, but you are a star child. You are very special, and you will do great things.
It's in your eyes.
Yep.
Go to bed.
You want to go to bed? Okay, I'm gonna go I'll be right back.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Good night. Sleep tight. Don't have bedbug spot.
Oh, with the bed
I
bug. Why?
Soon. Because I say it just to bother you every time, Jen. So
Oh, it makes me itch. Just saying.
that's what me and my girls and my daddy used to say.
I understand that, but if you lived with bed bugs ever in your life, you wouldn't make jokes about it.
Well, I'm not making a joke about it, baby. I'm making it special for me. See, that's where I'm not going to silence my truth.
No, I'm fine. I'm just teasing you.
Because it's not anything to joke about. It's horrible.
I know. I'm just teasing you.
I have Bob Seger up.
Wow, look at what Bubbles said about your song.
Oh, hold on. Let's see. Exit solo. Okay. Oh. You know what, Bubbles? I'm glad that you found us. I'm really glad.
I am too.
I
Like,
see
beyond.
amazing things yourself. I really do. And I think that each one of us make each other stronger. And so I'm really glad that you're here.
And look at you. You fit right in, Bubbles, and you totally live up to your name. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
You guys, I wanted to come on and I wanted to talk about a bunch of dark stuff tonight. And I wanted to explain some stuff. I think really that's something that I need to just focus on doing, like a recording of, because it's going to be hard anyways. And that way I can focus and put it out there in a way that does it justice, because I think that it's important. The things that I've discovered recently are very important. Very, very important. So just know to be on the lookout, because there's going to be things called the GATE program and the Project Monarch and a lot of really crazy, scary, real life happenings and my involvement and a lot of faux memories that are not so much faux, and a lot of memories that are coming back that I've never had memories of my childhood, and they're coming back. You never know what somebody else is going through. If they need space, allow them to have the space. Just get to know who you're talking to, who are your friends. And everybody has tells. And if you care enough and you're willing to look at the tells that each person has, it'll make the friendship even better and stronger. And even whenever we don't want to answer sometimes, because we're so down, we want to stay down in our dump, in our yuck. But we have friends that are perseverant enough, that care enough to show us that we do matter. And that when we do come back up above the waters, they'll be there. And that's how I think about every single one of y'all, because most of y'all have been here with me through all of it. And, you know, it's like that make new friends, but keep the old. Smoker's cough. One is silver, but the other's gold.
Silver and gold. Silver and gold.
And you know we're gonna
I wanna say something to Keela. I want you to know that you are special, you're important, and you're loved. If we did not do you justice tonight, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry that we're continuing to stream, because that's what you wanted. And I hope to see you soon.
It's going to be the year anniversary in 2 days of Mental Health Matters.
Wow. Is it already?
Yep.
Wow.
And that's when I planned on doing something, you know, a little different.
Mm-hmm.
To be quite honest, at the moment, I don't know how I feel about it. Just being honest.
I mean, I don't think that either one of us feel really great right now, but it is what it is, and it's just part of life, and we can't please everybody all the time, and we can't even, you know, we can't even really please. I mean, we can. What is it? You can please some of the people some of the time, but
none of the people
please everybody all the time. And but Keela's opinion matters.
Amazing.
Not saying that anybody else's opinion doesn't matter, because clearly we are affected by what happened earlier. And we'll probably have to decompress from that later, even though I'm literally not making it about myself.
I love you, Nick.
Nick, hi, buddy. Hi.
And just a question for you.
And when did you change your name to I am the noise operator?
He does that. He changes his name.
I love that. That's so fantastic. Talk about somebody who's also talented.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Did you happen to notice that was me last night, both of you? Don't say anything else, because I don't want to say anything else on it. But did you happen to notice that you had a visitor? Just wondering. If not, it'll stay in your head and you'll figure it out.
Yes. It's okay to joke.
We like a joke. We like it. We love this person right here too.
Seriously, I'm like one of the jokiest people ever to be. And that's how I get through life sometimes. So we know it's, look at Thomas is even here. Like
Thomas.
Oh, yeah.
You're such a pretty boy.
He is a pretty boy.
Thomas. Meow, meow,
It's a
meow.
good thing you're pretty.
Right?
Oh gosh, you're not a stranger anymore.
Right back at you. And you have found yourself a place where it's not big. There's not a lot, and that's the way we want it. We want it to stay community and and we support each other best we can. And there have never been in my life more amazing people than what I've found through online. And I'm saying that for real. People are like, you can't make friends online. I didn't know how to make friends in real life then because I have amazing friends here. And they've changed my life. And I know that they will for you too. And Violet's mom is officially on her lunch.
Oh my gosh, we made it that long. We made a promise to do 1 hour.
We did. It's on film. We recorded that.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. It was in Lindsay's chat, as a matter of fact.
And by the way, struggling with addiction, or you have friends, family that are struggling with addiction, Sam, part of his show is about recovery. And Lindsay's doing a really great job. She is inspiration and proof that you can come.
Lindsay Valandry, by the way, if you don't know her full name, it's Lindsay Valandry.
And she is doing it, and I'm so proud of her, and I'm so proud of all of us.
Proud of Sam too, and his nerve to stick around after some garbage and to become part of our community. You know, he was a blessing to come out of something so painful.
This
thank you so much, Mary.
Right here is, she's walked me out of some crazy times. You hear about Facebook mom novels? This is the one.
Can you send me her Facebook profile? Because I'm not sure if we're friends on Facebook or not.
Yeah, I sure will. Absolutely.
Oh my gosh, honey, it's sending you so much strength. You're going through it with your son. Is your son
he is
a minor?
No, he's not.
No, he's an adult.
Girl, you know I got you. You know I'm praying. And I will
do what I do.
Yeah, the threes, by the way, we used to be in this group that used to do a lot of ones to replace 4, and I love the sentiment on it, but it's kind of triggering the ones, and so we went to the threes because there was a channel called Needing a Meeting that a lot of us spent a lot of time in.
Yes, we did.
And Carol, the one who started the channel, she did the bouquet of love, which is this right here. I gotta type it. And
type it, lady.
And I did it too many threes, I guess, but whatever. Anyways, that is a bouquet of love. And what that stands for is we are sending you love, like prayers. In my case, I pray. So I'm sending you prayers, but I'm sending them out. They can be whatever you take them as. And so I'm not saying you must take my prayers because I pray. I'm sending them out saying, I love you and I'm praying for you. And
that's right.
I'm doing what I do because I'm sending you love. And you are taking them however if it's by lighting candles, if it's however you take them, know that that's what it's sent out there for. It's the universal love kind of thing.
And you have many shoulders, ears, and life jackets.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry. You're not alone. Reach out to anybody. Go, email us, or if you're Facebook friends with anybody, just reach out, and I'm sure any of us would be here for you. Sam, Violet's mom, is going through it with her son right now.
Addiction or
Excuse your tail, boy.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna do my thing, my prayer circle.
Oh, it's not letting me do the tag thing because I'm in the wrong one.
I got the most amazing prayer circle. We are like warriors. It's crazy, man.
We were talking about you again while you were gone, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talk about you a lot, apparently.
Yeah, we like to talk about you behind your back, which is like my least favorite thing for people to do about me. But we were saying good things, so it's okay. We were just saying how lucky we feel that out of something so ugly, we gained you.
Yeah.
And that you gained us.
Yep. Yeah, because when I try to think of it all, this was what it was supposed to be. Like this is because in the midst of it, I'm like, why did because I know I have spirit guides and God, is God's will. And it's like I know he has a plan. We don't ever see it. We don't see it right away. And I'm just like, oh, something has to happen from this because there's no way.
Misha can back me up here. I actively tried to dislike you.
Yeah.
I did not want to like you at
Yeah.
all. I wouldn't watch your channel. I wanted to not like you. And Misha and Cosmic were like, and Kim, my other's keeper, were like, give him a chance. Give him a chance. And I did. And I'm not sorry, buddy.
Yeah.
Because now you're in my heart. You're my friend. You're my family. And I'll say this for the first time. I love you, man.
I love you too. Thank you.
And I'm really glad
not in that just flippant.
Oh, no. Love is love, honey. You don't have to explain it.
It's a thing.
I get it. I get it. People get weird about men and women saying I love you.
Oh,
well, it doesn't mean as much because you're just throwing it around like it's nothing. But
I don't do that either. I wouldn't
people
say
throw hate around like it's nothing. And
I don't use that word
for no reason. Then I can love for my reasons. And I love everybody. Love grows. It's organic. It gets bigger and deeper with every single person that when you get to know them, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And that's the kind of love that I send out. And I feel like you do too.
And you know what's crazy? I don't think I've had a phone call with any other person I've met on here except for James Collins and Kim. Not my other's keeper, Kim. But another Kim. I mean, I've talked to Kim too on the phone, I guess.
Yeah, I know.
Anyways, but I knew with you, we had to have a phone call. For some reason, I knew we had to have it. And then like an hour into it, I was like, yeah, I knew we had to have this phone call.
We're kindreds.
Yep.
I'm raising my hand because I still haven't got mine yet.
Did you not get your phone call yet? Sorry.
We're so dang busy. It's like playing tag.
Yeah.
Seriously. And seriously, thank you for that, Bubbles. I don't have the energy and I have way too much perimenopausal brain fog to lie. Mo Love.
Where the heck have you been, woman?
Oh my gosh. Hi.
Where have you been hiding?
Oh my God. What a beautiful thing to see.
That's cool.
Wow. This has been happening to us since what, December, Mish? Oh, every time somebody comes back around, my heart is just full. Love you, Mo.
Yeah, you've been incognito and MIA a little bit too much, Missy.
Well, I can't say that I blame her.
I know.
Yeah, I know, right?
College, yeah, I know.
Everybody's just like, no way. Not sure if you know who Mo Love is, Sam.
I do, strangely enough.
Okay, well, it's not strange. I mean, you get around.
Yeah, I do. I mean, I did grow up in Hollywood.
The heck did I miss? Dang it.
I love when I because if I laugh really hard, I'll cry. And I kind of love that about me, is that I'm so in touch with my emotions that you know that song by the Flaming Lips, Do You Realize? Kind of my song, because one of the lines is, do you realize that happiness makes you cry? And that's me. It's totally me.
Better.
I'm not saying I know that Wayne Coyne did not write that about me.
I want you to write a formal letter to YouTube.
Oh, I'm gonna go start a petition. I'll let y'all know. I'll let you know.
It'll go just about as fast as everything else.
What happened to Lindsay? I thought she was in the chat tonight.
Oh yeah, she had to put her son down and probably got tired because she did 2 live streams today. So
yeah,
she bounced a while ago. It could have happened when stuff started happening. And
honestly though, I don't expect anybody to start and stay as long as we go live, because we go live pretty long.
Not when we do this stuff.
Yeah. So
just marathons.
Eye is beautiful to me. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
just seeing everybody's okay. And that's the thing I want it to be able to be, us just coming in and chatting and keeping up with each other that way. And that way there's not as much stress on things, you know, and
there's no expectations.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It makes my heart feel so amazing whenever I see people that I haven't seen in a while, like with Mo, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many people that are just now starting to come back around, which Mo, to be fair, she's been around, just not
She's been around, yeah.
Just not as much as I like. And
Spotty.
I have a little bit of Mo love, so.
Well, neither have you, babe. So
neither have I. Hello, pot. Meet the kettle.
Yeah, you're black.
Awesome. I will check it.
Awesome.
Very much. I look forward to reading.
Darcy's comes from you, Sam, right?
Yeah.
Fiona.
Yep.
Hi, babe.
Hello, Fiona.
Darcy's
I always get excited, like I think it's the other Fiona.
No, she's an amazing woman too.
But yes, I have gotten to know Fiona in chats. Hi, Fiona.
You should have been at the meet where she was at. That was where it was really fun.
Oh,
everybody dancing around as strawberries and dinosaurs. And
thanks for the guilt trip.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that.
We need to have another one again soon.
We haven't had a large meet in a while.
By
the way, folks, sometimes we do these Google Meets and we play music, we talk, we laugh, we play games, we dance around. See,
That's
Aria
cool.
knows. Well, not about that one that I wasn't at. But I mean,
it was the cool kids that were in there and you just decided not to show.
Oh, no kidding. That is really weird, though.
Shadow
I
ban
am
is a
true,
thing.
though. You have been shadow banned because I haven't been getting any notifications from you at all. As a matter of fact,
Shadow banning is a real thing.
It is a real thing, and it's a real BS thing. Let me just put that out there.
It started with me about 7 years ago. I was a lot more controversy non-free then.
Yeah.
But I didn't do anything like content. I just talked a lot of.
Yeah.
I was a loudmouth once upon a time, believe it or not.
Me too. I know it's really hard for people to believe.
I believe.
I believe.
I believe.
I'm sure everybody's shocked to know that I used to be super. Actually, I was much more chatty than I am now when I was younger. That's part of the ADD brain.
Wish I could quit vaping.
You know, that is it's my next goal. Mo, babe, you got 1,000 subs. Good on you. I have 334, y'all. I have gained 100 subs since I started doing content and have been more active in other people's streams as well. And I just want to thank everybody for that. I don't even care. Like, you're not hearing me go, I want to get to monetization. No, man, I just want to reach people.
Yeah.
I just want to reach people. That's all I care about. And I appreciate every single person who is subscribed to my actual channel. I also appreciate all the people who subscribe to Jenn Marie, because I am starting to release music on that, and I'm going to do some music reaction stuff on that channel too, just for fun. Wow, you know what, Mo? There you are, baby. So I wonder if I'm being shadow banned because TTI has been in the news so much lately. Because so many people will come into my chat and say I didn't get a notification. So that's why I've been sending messages to people and letting them know. Yeah, that's amazing. Christy was here earlier and then she came back. Look who's here, Christy. Mo Love's here. Oh.
What's that about? Or am I in here?
My link. Oh,
yeah.
I guess that's not a bad idea, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think of these things on my own. I'm not a hua.
I should actually put y'all's in my description. I will, whenever we're done with this.
I mean, I have it in my description of my Jenn Marie page too. Let me see, where do I go here? So yeah, but thank you for making me think of that, Mo. I hadn't even thought about it. Why on earth people keep saying that they're not getting notifications. There you go. So there is my channel link.
Sam, have you seen my Ripple sheet?
I think so.
It's very impressive.
It's very helpful.
It is that as well.
If anybody wants this, let me know, and I will share it. But it has like all these different people
Yes.
that are part of the Ripples. It has their
Yep.
channel, so you can
You
have
always
a
help Mo.
mod. And
No, it's super cool. I opened it once and that was it. I just like, oh, that's badass. Thank you for reminding me of that because I need it right now.
you are very welcome. It's got a lot of stuff in it that's really helpful. And it's also got, I wish I could quit coughing.
What?
I wish I could quit smoking. It's got
Quit
resources
smoking.
for creators.
Yeah.
Look at it. It had Mo unsubbed. I wonder how many. Thank you, Fiona. I appreciate that. And
I
thank
wanna-
you, Darcy's, for asking.
Within our community, I want to offer
Because I'm talking about something very controversial and in the news right now and something the government doesn't want to stop. And I don't care.
If you haven't heard from somebody in a while, it's a good idea to check out their channel and unsubscribe and then resub. Thank you, Daddy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have 337 subscribers now. Thank you very much.
See?
Oh, Aria too. Holy guacamole. Y'all.
Also not being consistent with our stuff.
Listen, that is a big problem because I did go dark for 6 months after what happened
No,
with
it's
the
huge.
protesters in LA. I did. That's on me, but I'm back.
No,
So
it's huge.
hopefully that'll help.
If you go dark a month, my legal channel, I was gaining about 1,000 subscribers a month. I was getting like 50 to 100,000 views on my video. Now I took a month off, and when I came back that month, I was only getting like 2,000 views, 1,000. And I mean that's great. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying this is what happened. And then I stopped. And then when I started after the bars, I stopped uploading. Not as frequent, but I uploading again, and I'm just barely breaking 1,000 views now. Some only like 300-400 views. But to go from that extreme to the other was because I went dark for that month and then came back and was just barely doing anything.
What if we decided to do something like Blue Sky did and make a positivity streaming service?
I'm actually in the works on that, believe it or not.
I'm not surprised. Why am I not surprised?
I hate that so much. But I really
why?
Well, because I'd like to get some shit done. To be honest.
then why do you hate that? Make a list.
I have lists to make lists.
I know, right?
Have list.
It's like an ADHD person telling an ADHD person not to do an ADHD thing.
Hello, pot.
Oh, and I did find a way to get around putting on pants for this stream. I just put a dress on. Like,
hell
I
yeah.
don't wear pants. It's too hot.
He told me to put on clothes, and I'm like, I don't have to. I don't have a camera.
I didn't tell you to put on. Oh, I said we have to put on clothes.
Yeah. The way I read it was put on clothes, and I'm like, I don't have to.
Okay, we're coming up on 3 hours. I think we should call it.
Yeah, we can call it.
What? I was just getting going.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
yeah, we can.
I'm sorry, buddy, but it's basically because of the being on Mental Health Matters that I feel like
We're not on Mental Health Matters anymore.
Oh, we're not anymore?
No, I turned it off.
Oh, thank God.
I turned it off.
Oh,
okay.
finally. I was thought that would never. Just kidding.
Oh, I thought he was just about to take his shirt off.
I
I'm
was
like,
like,
excuse me, are you starting your I think Sam's going into his thirst trap phase.
Yeah, thirst trap. That the thirst trap, the dad's. Yeah, I can't remember what it's called, but I did a whole stream on it. I can't remember what it's called.
Right.
See? Right?
Hey, I do have a theory though. If you wear, like I did for a while, if you wear sweatpants and pajama pants and I'm at home, I don't have to go anywhere, so I don't have to put anything else on. I think that causes you to gain weight because there's not so many restrictions, like where you're wearing your pants, your jeans, and things that are holding you in. They'll hold you in a lot better. So I think that's a weight loss That's
Hey,
a
Mo.
Well, no, it is because you feel full quicker, where you feel that, you know what I mean?
yeah.
I know
I
I
have
eat
to say
less.
this for Mo Love. That's not Bob Seger. That's Sam. He did that. He did that as a joke to me
Yeah,
because I'm in Detroit and I'm a huge Bob Seger fan, and he knows that.
yeah. I my dad was playing golf in Grand Blanc, Michigan, and someone told me that Bob Seger lived in the next county over.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what? Because we were in Genesee County,
Green
Bob
Lake.
was in Lapeer County. Well, he did then. This was the
Yeah.
early 80s. And I was like, I'm going to Lapeer. And I literally went to Lapeer.
Oh wow.
like I was just going to run into him, you know? It's a
Yeah,
huge-
because Bob Seger just walked around Lapeer in the 80s.
yeah.
And I don't know, honestly, how many people really outside of Michigan know who Bob Seger is, much except for the Like a Rock commercials
Take it back.
before.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I guess we're supposed to put our Cash App in here. I don't even remember what it is. I have to look at it. Oh, okay.
It's
See,
after the bar-
Cosmic, that's why I love you so much. You're in Australia and you know who he is.
I mean, he's got some pretty big
all the way
hits.
around.
I always feel really weird about this stuff, but I've got two of my P's here, and I know that they will give me grief later. Oh, that's where that came from. My keyboard. Hi, ooh, shiny.
Sparkles.
Sparkles. Who sparkles?
Do you remember remember when I had that mod Linda, and then we had all that drama
I
with
do.
Linda?
Nope.
I wasn't
She's like,
around.
and then she, you know, she claimed to be unalived, you know, passed away or whatever.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh my god.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Man.
And then her family blamed me for it. And yeah, it was a big thing. Anyway, I have to like block her comments like every other day from her new profile. And the only reason why I know it's her, because she says the same things that she
Right.
was saying.
People, I don't know how people can do stock accounts, because how can you not be you when you type?
Exactly. It's like, and it's always like, oh, I'm glad to see you're struggling now. Everyone sees that you and your wife have the rottenest hearts, you know. And
Wow.
I'm just like, Linda, quit texting, quit. I know it's you.
Wow. What?
Yeah, it's crazy. I pray for her though, but yeah, it's
You had a
crazy.
rough initiation into our community.
I mean,
Oh,
you really did. You got
Yeah.
hazed hardcore.
It was nuts. It was nuts. And I should do it. Well, I don't know if we should do a show on it, but to talk about all the things. There's so much stuff I haven't talked about with just being shot at by all the different, you know, mods from other channels, you know, from specifically 2 other channels, trying to, like, you know, befriend me. And yeah.
Misha was kind of not nice once too.
You know what? I think that Linda's really lucky I wasn't around when that happened.
Oh man.
Misha will back me up on that.
Oh yeah.
I'm not. Mm-mm.
Well, people say you always have like when you first like start creating, you always go through a couple of mod issues like in the beginning. And
yeah, you were very generous.
It's one of the reasons I wouldn't watch you at first, because of a couple of who your mods were.
And you know what? I find that out, like that's a thing, right?
Yeah. Well, one's a creator. That's all I'll say.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they're a creator.
Well, yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about. Yeah, I'm not no longer anyway.
You were very generous.
Yeah,
Wow.
I said, well, it had to happen sooner or later. It was like on the thumbnail. Yeah.
It's just sad. It's sad that so many people choose to go that route, because I know the difference between, I've felt them both. I've been horrible person, and then I try now to be a better person.
Mhm.
And I know the difference in how I feel is hands down. I don't want to go back to the horrible.
No, absolutely not.
I was a pretty rotten person when I was in my 20s, man. I don't want to be ever like that, because it it was all fear based, but it all came out as anger. And I was very wicked with my mouth. I wasn't like physically aggressive, but my friends did name me, you know, this Misha. Sam does not know this. Maybe he does. My friends nicknamed me when I was 19 Machete, because people say, you know, like that chick's got a razor for a tongue. No, y'all. This one had a machete for a tongue. Like I could make grown men cry in a sentence.
Yeah.
And I'm not bragging.
No, I know you're not. It doesn't come off as bragging.
It is abusive and sick, Christy.
I the Gen X effect. I didn't even see you sneak in here. Where's Amina?
Yeah, where is Amina? Probably putting the Bubba down, the baby down. I mean, she's not a baby, but you know. Wait, you took down Bubbles' comment. I can't read that.
I can't keep up. I told you I'm not good at this.
My adopted mom and I have been talking about TT on her channel.
Bubbles.
I wanna.
Zelda.
Hey, Zelda.
I was supposed to tell you and I didn't, and I'm so sorry. Oh my God. Zelda said happy birthday to you.
Sorry.
On your birthday.
Oh, it's Zelda's birthday?
No, on your birthday, she said to tell you happy birthday because I was talking about it being your birthday.
Zelda, thank you, baby. Oh, I see it. So I want to answer Bubbles. The most important thing I want your adopted mom to know is that there are community-based alternatives. And there are actually, especially if it's for treatment, as in drug and alcohol treatment, there are good residential treatment centers out there. You just have to do your research. And I always send people to unsilenced.org to check the program list and make sure that anywhere someone's considering sending somebody is not on that list. It's not a full list, but it is very, very close.
That's awesome.
But most importantly, I would say read up on, thanks, Misha, read up on community-based treatment alternatives. Oh my gosh, Clint, I love your new picture.
That's awesome.
It's amazing.
That is really great. Wow.
Oosh, that is dope.
I have no idea. What
you do it. Wow.
Well, what did you do, Mo?
I'm like, that's talent.
See, I want to work like that.
Yeah, something did.
Yeah, that's really good. Bubbles, or does that mean that you're adopted?
Well,
because I'm adopted.
If she's,
and I'm going to be nosy and ask you if you're adopted because
baby,
that is
Mo. That is so sentimental.
What
You're
am I
so sweet. Oh, my pleasure, Bubbles. Anytime I can help.
I lost my place, y'all. Okay, that's what I wanted to put up.
I lost my mind. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. I was a cult leader when I was a kid with my dolls because I was very lonely.
You don't want to get hood Aria up in here.
Learn to control my mouth most of the time. It's worse around my adopted fam. I get it. You know, that's the funny thing about it. Ironic. You know, I couldn't stand my family, and I wished that I was switched at birth and that I didn't belong to them. But unfortunately, I look a lot like my dad, so that's impossible. And I also look like a lot of the people from my dad's family who I don't know. But I had met, and I'd met all my aunts and uncles, and my one aunt I looked exactly like when I was 12, 13 years old. So unfortunately, I couldn't actually be who I wanted my parents to be, which was Patty Smith and Robert Mapplethorpe. Yeah, I'm a weirdo. What?
Patty Smith.
At all?
Nobody, I bet you nobody's ever said that before. Man, I wish I was the kid of Robert Mapplethorpe and Patty Smith.
I love Patty Smith.
Isn't it? I love Patty Smith too.
Yeah. But
I guarantee you, most people who even heard of Robert Mapplethorpe only know him for one thing. And it has to do with a fist. I'm not saying anything more. He did a photography book. He was a photographer. He was an artist, a painter, an amazing creator. But he just happened to be known for his obscene photography book, which I thought was phenomenal. But you know, I like I like
Yay for fisting.
I like gay stuff, and I cannot lie. I'm saying
I need to find the video of me piercing that gay guy's taint in Vegas.
yes,
It is
I
so
want to see
good
that.
because it's the guy's boyfriend filming it from, because he's holding his hand and they're like going like that, and because it was, you know, it hurt, and and he holds his camera down to me, and I literally have this guy's legs in stirrups and his junk on his belly, and I'm like, and I just look up and I just go, what do I do for money, man? The things I do.
Is it the only taint you've ever pierced?
Yeah, that was the only one.
Pardon me, let me use the proper term.
I've
Perineum.
tattooed.
Oh, you
many
tattooed his perineum.
No, I've tattooed many of the, but I've
You
only pierced
tattooed
one.
Many taints?
Oh yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, it's a
Close your ears, people, if you don't need to hear it.
Yes, I love queer people now.
not
Yeah,
in Montana, I haven't, but in LA I have. Yep. It was a thing for a while. I was like, man, I can't wait till this fad ends.
Mo, I love you. Thank you. Yes, it did.
I love that. That was so sentimental and beautiful and sweet, and I appreciate it. And all the love right back at you. Seriously, it's so sweet. But yeah, like actually, yeah.
Sam, did you put your?
I'm a creative. Of course, I love the LGBTQ plus community. You know that. I remember being a kid. You know, Sam and I know we and Misha we grew up with the not the first, but you know, COVID wasn't our first pandemic, folks.
Yeah.
HIV/AIDS was our first pandemic.
Yes. I remember doing logos for different HIV fundraising companies. Well, that's what I did for a living, was design things for people. And yeah, there was a lot of HIV such and such, you know.
We lost a generation of artistic people, dancers, singers, artists, actors, but then also just, you know, stockbrokers and lawyers and pizza guys. Like, we lost so many people, and it was horrifying. And growing up like that, and having a gay uncle, lesbian great aunt, it was always just like different races. Everything was normalized to me living in Detroit. So I don't understand hate. I don't understand marginalizing people. I don't believe in it. Yeah. Patient Zero was a straight man who happened to be a airline pilot. I mean, not pilot, a steward. Oh, I'm sorry, flight attendant. But they were called stewards and stewardesses at the time.
Trigger warning. Christina was gray on a public bus where there were people. Nobody stopped it.
Wow.
Because of that, she got HIV.
Nuts that no one stopped it.
It's insane.
That bystander syndrome is the worst.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either, because I've never been able to do it.
I'm such like I'm a crime fighter. Like, I walk around looking for shit to like, because I get, you know what I mean? It's the only way I can get that kind of aggression out is, I don't know. It's hard to explain. I talked about it with Matt Cox from Inside True Crime. I was like, that adrenaline that I got from being in prison and, you know, riots and fighting and always being on edge. Like, the only way I get it now is if I see like an injustice in real time, that I get to, you know, because I'm not a violent guy, but I became violent for a while. Like, there's no violence on my record. I've never hit a girl except for in the 8th grade, and her sister beat me up the next day. But you know what I mean? It's just, it's not ever been a part of me. But since prison, whenever there's like a violent situation, like I had to protect me and my wife on our first date from a drunk guy who was trying to get money from me in a parking lot. And I just hit him one time, and I'm not proud to like hit him, but like that feeling, I guess that's why I'm saying I'm a crime fighter. I'm looking for people for
Yeah.
bullies.
I get that. When I was 20 years old, I was in New York City with my friends. They were there for a KISS convention. I was there to go to the Chelsea Hotel. And just because they were driving, I just wanted to go to New York. And we saw a pimp beating up a prostitute, and I literally ran across the street, my little 5'4", 100-pound self, and jumped on that guy's back and just like started kicking him under his legs in his junk.
Mhm.
And yeah, my friends had to save me from that guy, but she did run and get away from it. Feel good
Yeah.
about that. I can't. I grew up with that. I've lived it myself. You know, I just can't. I can't.
Yeah.
I
just
have
can't.
to.
People don't
Thank
do
God he
nothing.
love you. Well, and it was New York City in 1991. So
We
yeah,
needed
it wasn't clean. It wasn't Disneyland East then. I mean, I got to go to a live sex show in Times Square, which was pretty awesome. But they accused me of being a prostitute because I was with 4 guys. And I'm like, no, man, I just want to see the stuff. Just let me see the stuff.
Do you remember a movie from the 70s or 80s called Times Square? It was a real low budget
Yes.
independent movie. That
Yes.
was the best movie.
Yeah.
That was the best movie. And I've only known one other person to say yes, and that was my sister-in-law.
I don't know if you guys are seeing this. What I'm
Oh,
pulling
I
up.
am.
Yeah.
am.
Did
true.
someone get triggered or?
No,
Well,
everyone's reminding Misha that she has a permanent angel on her shoulder in Christina.
Actually, what I was talking about though.
Oh, I'm sorry, I cut you
No,
off.
it's okay. It's okay. The adoption, the different stories of adoption, how it has affected people in the chat.
Yeah, that too. The adoption stuff is beautiful.
I'm adopted.
Loving the chat.
I was adopted at birth. It's a big time issue for me. So I love seeing the positive stories that are coming out of it. Mine's not so positive, but it's something that I really have wanted to talk about and to address often because I think that people don't talk about it enough. It's one of those, we were born sometimes with scarlet letters, both the mothers and the children, and nobody was allowed to talk about it. You're not allowed to talk about it. You're not allowed to know who you are. You're not allowed to this. And it's actually created a lot of literal mental issues that has gone down, not only for me, but for my children. And they can't say anything at all because, they're child of an adoptee. So what is that? It's a whole bunch of just.
Oh, I never thought of it like that. Like,
yeah,
I've never
and
thought of
it had to
it
do
like
with me and my issues because of it. They
Mhm.
didn't have, when it came to holidays, they didn't have anybody to really celebrate holidays with because there was no family. There was nothing.
Yeah.
Adoption is a big time issue. And I mean, back to the orphan trains back years and years and years ago, it's something that I would really love to get everybody that is affected in one way or another with adoption to come together and do a chat on sometime. I wrote a song.
That's a really great idea. Far
I
too
would
many
love to
adoptees
watch
are
that
actually sent
show.
to PPI programs and have been since the start. A lot of adopted children get thrown away into programs.
Thrown away. That's the perfect word.
No, Mo, we will not be live in a half an hour.
But the thing is, what they don't talk about either is, especially back, in my time and through any decade, they supported birth mothers in the fact that they would give them what they needed to a point, but they didn't give them what they really needed, because what they really needed was somebody to listen, to give them, they couldn't do it. Otherwise they wouldn't have given their children up. There was a reason. It was an act of love.
Mm-hmm.
They could have supported the bio moms a lot better than they did. And instead it was a baby business. We were bought and sold, and their main goal was to get the baby to somebody else because it was for money.
Right. True story here. My cousin got pregnant as a teenager, and her parents forced her, when she started the show, this is the 80s, forced her to go to one of those homes for pregnant girls and give up the baby. And none of us knew about it for years.
Man.
Mm.
Wow.
And that was the 80s. Like, wait a minute, what? And not the 1880s, it was the 1980s.
Yeah.
Adoption is insane, the things that they think. I mean, I still can't get my actual birth certificate. I've never been able to see, and I never will, because I am a felon. And so I would have to go before a judge that sees that I have a lot of fines that I can't afford to pay.
Mhm.
So I can't get mine.
It's sealed.
Yeah, it's sealed.
Oh, is it closed adoption?
It's closed. And, you know, I was told whenever I turned 18, Mama told me that she was going to tell me. Well, then she dies right before I turned 18. And so then Daddy tells me it's in the will. It's in the will. He didn't want to talk about it. So whenever he passed on, the only thing I wanted was my adoption information, you know, no will. And so all these other people are playing puppeteers to my life. And I, you know, it sucks. You know, you don't, when it comes to family tree day, I would be sick every single year. I would be sick on family tree day because I don't have a family tree because, you know, there's just so much. And it's a tragedy because it's like we are higher percentage in addiction. We are higher percentage in so many different trauma issues because of that. And I mean, I grew up carrying the sins of my family that I've never even met. Wow. And that's not true, but that's the way my brain interpreted it.
Yeah.
My neurodivergencies, part of it is I see every single thing that is in the room. If it's got words on it, I'm reading it. And it's exhausting. I'm constantly intaking, right? And also sounds, certain frequencies, idling trucks, not the normal like people chewing, but just the sounds, idling trucks or bass that's too loud. The frequencies get to me because my ears are constantly listening. I am looking for things to be on edge for without even realizing. I realized this last freaking night talking to Chat to Peter, you know?
Yeah.
There's so much, and it's from my early trauma, which I believe was the primal wound.
Have you done your numerology?
I have. You would freak out.
Yeah, I would love to.
Didn't Christy do a chart on you?
She did. And then Peter went even further with it.
Y'all, this chat is just filling my heart. That's a crazy rumor, Christy. And yes, Bubbles, it was a Bethesda. It wasn't a roll-off home, but it was a Bethesda. Wait, no, I'm sorry. It wasn't. It was a Sisters of Mercy home, which also Sisters of Mercy, Catholic Sisters of Mercy. I don't know if anybody, not the band, Catholic Sisters of Mercy are, they have no mercy.
They separated twins for studies.
Separated. I mean,
yeah, and they've been finding each other randomly. Well, they were. I mean, this is a while ago.
Has anybody ever seen the documentary 3 Perfect Strangers?
Yeah,
yes,
the triplets. Yeah.
Darcy.
That's what I was talking about. Yeah, insane.
It really is, and you know, they all felt that. They felt that other part of them that was out there. They couldn't explain it, but they felt it. The same with mothers. They feel it. They don't know how to do. They can't do anything because you can't.
Well, how about the one in a trigger warning? I'm going to talk about unaliving real quick. I think it was the same documentary where they talked about the 2 girls, or maybe it was a documentary on that documentary. There was 2 girls that were in that same study, and one of them unalived herself because of she knew there was something missing from her life. You know, had the feeling her whole life like she wasn't complete. And specifically, those were her words, and then she finally unalived herself at a pretty young age. And then her sister, when she found out she's a part of that program, went looking for her and found out that she had just did it like maybe 6 months before. I think it's in that same documentary they talk about that.
Yeah,
we just watched it like 2 nights ago.
It sounds familiar. I had a long-running fantasy as a child that I was a twin.
Me too. You want to know some idiosyncrasies though? Some crazy, strange things about my bio. I found out like a month after. Christina's name is Christina Rae, R-A-E. Very odd middle name. Very odd spelling for a middle name for a girl. My bio's mom's name is Janet Rae, R-A-E.
My grandmother is Madeline Rae, R-A-E, and she was born in 1927.
Yeah, it's an older name, I think. But
it's a beautiful. I was actually going to name my daughter, if I had one, Melody Rae. So, because
really, oh my gosh! See, well, get this though. It even gets crazier. I have a sister, a half sister. You know what her name is?
Melody Rae.
Christina.
Oh, stop it.
Isn't that crazy? The things that we know, it's in our blood.
Yeah.
We carry it. Do we carry the trauma? Do we carry the memories? The phone memories that I have are part of them from my blood.
Mhm.
Sure.
Anybody
Absolutely.
ask, part of my issues too is, the GATE program, I think really opened up a lot for me, because in that I have so many memories of like just weird stuff. I'm not going to go all into it because, that's a long thing, but a lot of the memories that I have, I actually have started questioning last night. Was it all just created in my mind to give myself a reason, an explanation for who I am and why they could have done that? And is all this conspiracy, all these different things that I've thought all my life, did I really just go insane because of it?
Mm-hmm.
That's who I was for so long because it was my identity, but that's not an identity. So that's part of why I'm so twisted right now, is from that. And I was kind of scared of that. I didn't want to let go of it last night, because if I let go of it, then I'm letting go of 50 damn years.
Yeah, but you know what? I can tell you from experience that letting go of that, what you think you are for 50 something years, is liberating as fuck.
Yeah, I like that you told me on my birthday show that I didn't have to IDGF anymore because I'm 50. I like that.
Yeah.
Zelda,
Yeah, you have officially entered the I don't give a fuck era of your life.
Zelda, I had a real problem with birth mothers for most of my life until on Needing a Meeting, we met Carol. And Carol is she's a bio mom. And I got to, through her and some other women that were brave and told their story, I got to see bio moms in a whole different light. This last birthday that I have is the first year in forever that I can remember that I did not write a poem to my bio mom. Because now I don't harbor the hate and the anger and I can see it from different ways. And I'm so sorry that you went through that. I know that it was an act of love and
biological mom, Mo. Birth mother.
I'm sorry that you had to go through that.
Sorry.
I'm looking for a tattoo that I did. That face. Wanted to show you.
Oh, wow. One of the kids, well, actually he's an adult now. He's 18 now. But Elijah was an adopted boy. He and his sister were adopted from Haiti by a wealthy family up in Traverse City, Michigan. And he was sent away. What? I read this. This is disgusting. Yeah. That's what I was shaking my head about. So he was sent to a treatment center in Jamaica, and Jamaica raided it, and all 7 of the boys that they took out of there were literally adopted children from other countries. And one of them was the adopted son of the former governor of Kentucky, who is currently now about to be sued for abandoning his adopted son. But Elijah lost contact with his sister because of these people. I think that there is.
That's beautiful. Oh my goodness. Let me make you big. Hold on.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it looks better. But yeah.
Wow.
That's perfect.
Yeah, it's
so
a really
beautiful.
cool tattoo. The camera is like washing it out, but it's really smooth and it looks just like a portrait, but like through glass that's broken.
Gosh,
that's awesome. That is so awesome.
That is awesome. I'm technically a birth mother too, but my baby didn't make it.
I'm reading these stories and I'm just like, wow.
I know. I'm just looking at this stuff and it makes me say these things. And
this one right here, though, Robin, that is beautiful.
Yeah. That is so selfless and loving of you.
And it's because of you guys. You guys give me such a different thought process when it comes to what
Yeah.
adoption is. I was herded around at parties and had to wear my wrinkly, or not wrinkly, but like loud ass taffeta dresses and looking all perfect. And they would be like, Misha, what does adoption mean? And I would get this smile on my face like Shirley Temple, and I would curtsy and I would say, adoption means love. And everybody would ooh and ah. So I knew what adoption was my whole life, right?
Yeah.
But I didn't know what adoption was because I wasn't allowed to know or question who I was.
Yeah.
I wonder if that still happens as much as it did when we were kids and before us.
Not as much. They don't have close
I
adoption.
know it was terrible when we were growing up, and even worse before. I mean, I could get into it about the Irish nuns over in Ireland and what they did to those girls. It's just absolutely horrific. There's documentaries about it. There was a movie made about it. It's just horrible. And this is my sticking point with every time I hear a hypocrite say that children are the most important thing in this world, we have to protect our children, children.
Yes,
I don't see no proof of it anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm getting a little emotional and I'm raising my voice, but
I love you. Do it, baby. Do it.
And I'm emotional and I'm disgusted and I'm sick of hearing it because it's lies. Children don't matter as much as the money that our politicians get from the companies that run the troubled teen industry and these agencies that do these private adoptions and adopt kids out of other countries for money, a lot of money, and split up siblings and lie to them, and it's just I just don't and mass school pews. I hate saying stuff like that, but I just said hate. That's weird.
I've been saying hate and angry a lot lately. I've been noticing that. That's one of my.
It's been a few weeks. I've been doing that too. Yeah. They say they want to save the children, but not from the NRA. No, not from the NRA lobby and not from the troubled teen industry lobby. Oh, there she is.
I love that.
There she is. I love that's one of my favorites that you did.
Oh yeah, I would love to tattoo that.
You're welcome to it.
Yeah.
Each of us wear our scars in different ways. I like to
Or
think
even paint it. I would love to like acrylic it.
Well, we talked about this because you used that Japanese gold mending. I don't remember what it's called.
Kintsugi.
Yes.
I said, you are not just mended, you are adorned, every piece lovingly restored by hands that saw beauty amidst breaks. A kintsugi of the soul, where golden seams trace the journey from fracture to resilience. You stand not just as an object restored, but as a testimony.
Didn't this come from a conversation we had?
It could have. I don't know. It actually came from a poem, actually, that I had written.
I just mean you doing it. No. We were having a conversation and you pulled this up and it blew my mind. That's what it was. Because I was talking about the process of doing that, and you brought this image up that you did, and it's just anybody that wants to check out.
I have to go.
Yeah, I know. We really do.
We need to go too. We said we were going to be an hour.
No, I would love to talk about those pictures too, but yeah, I gotta go.
Future.
I'm around.
My wife fell asleep earlier. I hear her rustling around. If I'm
get out of here. I'm around.
You'll be a husband, man.
Yeah.
I'm already in the doghouse.
Thank you.
Go get some.
Not
go
really,
get your snuggle on.
But yeah, thank you so much for having me tonight. I mean, I love
joining
you guys
us
so much.
Love you.
And I don't say that flippantly or
right.
Like, it just grows. It grows every time I have any kind of interaction with you guys. I just know I'm in the right place. So thank you.
You are in the right place. Go snuggle with her and tell her that we said thank you for sharing.
Take care of your girls.
Of course. All right.
Good
night, guys. All right, bye.
Yeah, we got to get off of here too, because it's like
that guy's bomb. I just have to say it. That guy's bomb.
He really is. He really is, and he got a really tough go at it for a long time because of everything that happened.
He did
what he knew at the time. You know,
he consistently has stayed himself.
Yeah.
And it's love you, Henry. Thank you for a good time.
We were talking about politics, and I was like, no, I got somebody, and it was Lindsay. I got somebody I need to introduce you to. Because talk about politics and not be depressed. I've got somebody.
Yep. I was in there when you mentioned that. That's yeah. They got a chat for sure. But thank you everybody for sticking with us, for coming in, coming out, coming in, coming out. It's
Y'all are
been
awesome.
great. It's been weird. It's been uncomfortable. It's been beautiful.
I mean, what is a show on Awakened if not? Especially when
especially when it's the two of us. We are literally the antithesis of the sound of silence.
Hush your mouth. No, you're not. And yes,
What?
we are. Y'all missed it though. It wasn't even done on purpose. It wasn't orchestrated. We were silent for a little bit. The first of the show.
We were. We were silent for a little bit.
I jinxed it. Bubble, I think that you have a lot to share, and I look forward to it. I'm glad that I remembered this. Did you say that your mom has a channel?
She did. Her adopted mom.
I'm gonna make you a mod real quick. Let me get there. If you want to share it, I hope you don't mind. I just made you a mod. I need to do that with all y'all. I do that. You're not supposed to. And one of these days I'm going to go through and I'm going to take them all away and then just give
If you're not supposed to, Tommy Stiggs is in a lot of trouble.
I know, right?
Thank you, Incarnasoul.
Incarnasoul, I love you. And every time I see you, you're just awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Really
the
are.
more time I spend with you. And Christy has been riding with us the whole time, man.
The whole time. I mean, before, like 30 minutes before. As soon as I announced, she's been in here.
I know.
It's a beautiful, beautiful
She's a loyal friend that we gained with Lindsay, and I adore Christy. Absolutely. Love you, Mo. So happy you're here.
I'm telling you, I'm
happy you're all here. I didn't mean to sound so overexcited when Mo showed up, but it's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
Yeah. I think it was like 6 months ago when all the stuff blew up that Mo came around again for a minute and then went back.
Everybody, if you do me a favor and check by texting something, I'm going to see if y'all all got your wrenches.
I know I do. I'm not bringing my keyboard back out.
You're good. You
And
don't.
then, just in time for us to say goodbye.
We were wondering where you were, woman.
Well, I knew where she was.
Well, I mean, like, why she wasn't here?
Oh.
Hi.
Well, because they had a live stream at 10 o'clock and we went live at 9:35. That's what happened.
Horrible. I should have checked that, but remember we were doing it off the cuff because we weren't even planning on it.
We were. Sorry we missed you guys always. No, Bubbles, please do share it. Even, you know what I want you to do too? Pick a video on my channel and leave a comment with the channel name in there with the link for me so that I can add it to my list of streams. Please, Bubbles.
Be careful with that because she might be dubbed a spammer. I got dubbed a spammer.
No.
For leaving links.
Oh, wow. Well, you're a very responsible person for taking a bedtime shower. That's good on you. I can't stand in the shower right now. I have a bum foot.
You do.
And actually, I've been sitting here for 3.5 hours. I got to go put my foot
Get
up.
your butt off of here. Let me go get my butt off of here and let everybody go and they don't have to stay on here. And I am so grateful for you guys. I love y'all. And I think we should do an adoption soon.
Yes, you should.
If you guys want to do an adoption, if you want to be on the panel.
Not me.
Or even if you just want to share your stories and I can share it separately if you don't want to go on the panel. However you want to do it. If you want to be involved in any way, if you would, after this is over, come back and leave in the comments. And that way I can have a list and I can get a hold of everybody.
Yes.
Because I think that's a really important discussion.
Can't wait to hear it, Christy.
What is it? I can't see where.
Oh, she's sending us a song that can be perceived as a love song or prayer. She takes it as a prayer. Love it. Love it.
That is awesome.
Definitely. I love the idea of y'all doing a adoption stream. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Everybody should be heard.
Yeah, and that's it. Exactly. We should all be able to be heard. I'm going to leave the link to the orphan trains and that way y'all can watch it. I was pretty new at doing this stuff back then. So it's not great. My stuff gets a little better, I think, as time goes by.
Georgia Tan? No, I haven't heard of that person. I'll look it up though when I get back in my bed. But yes, I'm signing off. Love to everybody. Remember to be kind to people, and hopefully they will be kind back to you.
Thank you for this, Jen, because I wasn't planning on doing a live for a long, long time.
Well, I canceled my live tonight, so thank you. And of course, you're welcome. I'll always be here to support you.
Thank you, and same, Liv.
I know.
All right, guys, I love y'all. Mwah.
I love you. Take care.
If I had a world of my own, everything would be nonsense. Nothing would be what it is, because everything would be what it isn't. And contrary-wise, what it is, it wouldn't be. And what it wouldn't be, it would. You see? In my world, you wouldn't say, meow. You'd say, yes, Miss Alice. Oh, but you would. You'd be just like people.